D&D with the damaged goods. I'm your Dungeon Master Hunter, and these are our players for this evening.
Yay!
Tuning into episode 51. So let's get right to it and dive into the episode. Last we left off, our adventurers, in an attempt to recover a sibling, a friend, and a family member, VonVail, found their travels to a destination unknown, Dragonspear Castle, or at least the ruins of it, which are only told in the legends of yore. However, your reconstruction of a teleportation sigil and the magics that imbued within it had jettisoned you into a world unlike anything that you had seen. A dreamlike, haze-laden, miasmic space filled with befuddling rooms, doors that lead into essentially non-contiguous spaces, and through your travels you had found some semblance of a story. You were in a creature's home, the creature of which you had only discerned a few notes about. One, it is circular. Two, it has many eye stalks. And three, it is very powerful. This is all to say that it sets the scene for the last moments where you found yourself with a very important decision. Run as a group together, or separate. You chose to separate, and with a few deft rolls and some insane luck by the dice, you had found yourselves in a room, an open space, a grand entry. Its base having this flagstone floor with a mosaic circle at its very interior depicting a dragon half in flight, its rider with a spear jettisoned into the air. Three of you bursting through the oaken doors at the front, and the other four, I believe, coming in through the darkened shadows of the stairwell up above. You had made eye contact for a brief moment before realizing that the shifting lights in the space were coming from a creature, descending from the ceiling like a golden ball of light. A scaled orb, some 10-15 feet in radius, began to descend, and as it did, a sliver began to open on its bottom face side. 9 protruding eye stalks began to wreath its now opening eye, the amber slit becoming the only thing that you can see as you all begin to feel. I think the radius widens as it goes out, but we'll get to the technical stuff in just a second. The magic of your armor and weapons, anything that is laden with the weave's energy, begin to dissipate and suppress under its gaze. As the eye fully opened, the mouth begins to smile back, pulling apart its flesh and showing you razor-like teeth, before, with a booming voice, it yells out to all of you. Those who enter my castle may only swear fealty to me, Emperor, God King, and the one who rules the roiling abyss. Make your choice. Rule with me or fall under my gaze. As he begins to descend down. Initiative has already been counted, so we'll pop right into the top of the round. As I'll say, at a 60-foot distance, it is looking directly down onto the center of the room. It has a cone of 150 feet from its eye itself. So that widens obviously as it goes down. So I don't know.
I think.
What's it look like? What's that like?
Basically, the entire room.
Yeah, I would say
this
pretty much.
size.
I was like, who's doing the algebra? Let's go.
These ones might be out of it.
So anyone up at the front who is able to, who just came through the doors, that's Valenccya, Alythia, and Peter, I believe. You on the broom, you begin to fall into the ground as the magic of the broom is suppressed. You topple head over heels onto the flagstone floor. However, those underneath the shadow of the stairwell are not affected currently. Let's start! Beginning of the round! Up at the top, we have Peter. You are under the suppression of its main eye beam. It is 60 feet in the air in the center of the room. You have no magical ability currently, and you are surveying the scene. The interior is grand, large, speckled in purple and pink light from stained glass walls up the front face of the building. And there are 3 columns that sort of wreath the center area, keeping these sort of small alcoves that lead to the western and eastern wings, shrouded in a little bit of shadow.
Okay. I don't want to find out what it can do with all of its eyeballs. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up Sulu, because Sulu's currently dead.
Oh yeah, like a puddle. On
yeah,
the
so
ground.
I pick up the gem and I just put it in my pocket.
You'll also find Daxlaxl's begins to sort of like malfunction a little bit, and it's starting to slip off of you. Like it's beginning to expand, almost like its clothing can't retain its form.
Hold on, buddy, I'm going.
Your wings?
Can I go in here?
Are those pillars too the octagons?
Yes, they're all pillars. So all of the octagons are pillars. That little area is an alcove, and I will say that once you get around the corner, you can see sort of a sliver of arcane light just next to you, and Daxlaxl begins to reform as you're out of its light.
I kind of like, back up against the wall, thinking about what I'm going to do next. Come on.
What you doing, Peter? You got an action and a bonus action. And the rest of you go free.
If a spell is concentration, does it only get suppressed when it's in the gaze?
Correct.
And then it comes back?
I mean, this is the first time you've encountered the creature, so you'd have to kind of explore that. But above game, yes, it is suppression. It's magical suppression.
Not
it is
cancellation.
not cancellation.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay. This may not help us yet. Possibly. Depending on what it ends up being here. I'm hoping I roll a 4, but I'm going to cast my new spell. And, it is, I think I called it, Peter's Chaotic Wobble.
Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby. Get it.
Okay. And I'm going to attempt to place it.
I'll say since it's like, 10 feet makes a circle, like a 10-foot circle. I'll say it's just a 60-foot circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now? Okay.
Oh yeah, because if we do the cone,
Because it originates from a point.
It originates from this point. So
Every 10 feet you it raises itself,
30.
becomes
So
expanded.
So
Yeah, I was gonna say because at 60
how math
it should
works, right?
be 60
Maybe
feet.
so.
yeah, it'll be
Each
a
side
it'd be
should
a
be 60
60-foot
feet.
circumference.
No,
Radius.
Diameter.
Diameter. 60-foot diameter.
no.
We're so good at math, y'all.
The
Oh my god.
Edit this out. Because it's a cone, it should be 60-foot radius, I think.
That's what I thought.
Radius
Yeah.
would be 120 feet wide.
Mhm. Because it's a cone.
But this
I agree.
this
I
30-foot
think
cone
that's
is only
true.
30 feet on one side. So
That's
it
a
can
good point.
extend out to 100. If it's only going 60 feet down, it should be a 60-foot diameter, not a 60-foot
You know what?
radius.
DM's call.
That makes sense,
60-foot diameter.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you,
thought
DM.
this.
Yeah, thank you.
That's what it means.
Brilliant answer, DM.
Alright, so
Feel
I
free to mark
wasn't
that
sure
you'd like
if I
to.
was gonna get this to happen, but
Yeah.
I take some shit out of my bag after I'm outside
What
of
kind
the
of
zone.
shit?
It's like some pre-made bottles, right? And there's like 3 of them. I uncork them all, and I just pour them all into the vat or the pot that I have, and it starts to roil this gray color as smoke starts to plume out of it, and a smoky ball gets launched out behind the pillar, and all the areas between 60 feet of that die are shrouded in a thick fog. Blocks all sight.
Okay, sounds good. Any area that bleeds into the anti-magic field,
It's natural fog.
how does that work?
It produces fog that isn't magical.
It's essentially
So once
like
the creature is
chemical
gone, it'll
reaction.
blow away with the wind.
you light a smoke bomb, those like
It's
dollars
a
that
smoke bomb.
fireworks people have.
The goal was to try to
You
keep
Peter
it
Meyer
from
friend?
seeing us.
Yeah, you never So it's
Wait, where is
Yeah,
it?
it's not in
behind
range
Oh.
of the
Oh.
eye anyway.
Matt, what's the radius on the?
It's a 60-foot radius centered on the creature. Right
So
here.
it extends to here.
Okay, so it begins to fill the whole room with fog.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Which just gives them partial cover, right? Or is it
Uh,
cover?
Blindness.
Whoa.
Everybody's blind? Everybody in
Everyone's blind. It's a thick fog.
Okay, I'm touching you, so I'll just push us through. Actually, no, I'm on the ground.
Everybody in the room or in the fog has blindness right now.
Okay, sounds good. And how high does it stretch out, or is it just?
It's 60 feet up too.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Yeah, you guys are all blind too.
We're all blind too.
Wait,
It's 60
It's
foot
just-
radius?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It's a 3rd level fog spell, basically.
Peter, has anyone ever told you you're a monster?
I
Oh, look
rolled
at
a
it. A
spell,
monster is
right?
a good time.
It's a spell.
your spells require. I mean, I know that they're handmade, but like it is a spell, right? That's what it says it is. It's the fog spell. You're using a spell.
Well, I'm not using the fog spell. I'm using the little slime that produces fog.
But it produces it magically, right?
Right, it produces natural fog magically, so if you kill the slime, the fog will dissipate over time. You're gonna have to get close.
No, because the thing is the anti-magic field suppresses magic. This is derived with magic because it's a spell, right?
I don't know, how would
And
other
the
people...
fog
So you
itself
can
would
even
be
get off.
magic.
So I would say
so-
that the area in which the anti-magic field pierces through the fog, but the rest around it
That's
is
very
completely
helpful.
obscure.
We can
That's
see
fine.
right where the
And
finger
it's suppressed, so you can still, like, if it shifts its gaze, it's still there.
Right.
But I would say
Okay.
since it's still a spell, because you had to cast a spell slot to have this happen.
Yeah, I used a spell slot to produce the little
I'll say
slime
that
buddy.
it still requires Arcana to do it, if that's okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
You're blue right
Still suppressed. However, there are areas along all the sides where you can become completely obscured.
Actually,
I don't think it can shoot us with its eye beams if it can't see through the fog.
Is that fireball ring a 60 foot?
No, it's I think it's
God, that's the
20 foot.
entirety of the room.
That's what I was going for.
Anything else? 1 second. I don't think we have
So
a 60
did the
foot.
fog go off or no?
The fog went off, but the beholder can look through it with its mana. But it can't
And
see
almost
through it.
like, and
Everywhere the
how
eye
it's
looks
described.
is suppressed.
Right.
The area in which the fog is, like it's thick black fog. Anywhere that the light of its eye is not falling, where it falls, it almost turns that same sort of like white mist that you see outside. That sort of, it looks like it's there, but it's not.
So just to clarify, anywhere that it's not looking, magic is not suppressed.
Yes, correct.
But everywhere it's like kind of Medusa. Like wherever it looks, then it's
Yeah.
like the magic is suppressed.
And at the start of its turn, it'll move where it's looking and will.
Gotcha.
be-
I fail you. Wait.
Is that your turn? Oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah.
I'll have my dice out, y'all.
I don't think you'll need them tonight. It feels like a role play heavy episode.
Yeah, that's very fair.
The beholder is about to tell us
We
his
can
life
just pick a
story.
fire and talk.
We need to charm him.
I love talking.
Yeah, be very kind, very cordial, very
I
hospitable.
hope I didn't mess with your stuff too much.
Oh, I
Hospitable?
can't
I would
do
talk
shit.
about anything Alythia wants to
You
talk
don't
about
have
right
to
now.
see
I would
them.
talk about anything.
Yeah,
I
anything
can see
Alythia
them.
wants. We'll do it all.
Anything Alythia wants.
I think,
Alythia, our
because can you
greatest
see
beholder.
the zone where the eye is looking?
Not if I'm not in that zone. And if I'm in that zone, I can't cast.
Get in the zone.
No, don't get in the zone. You don't want to be in the zone.
Auto zone.
Chalk zone.
Well, he also can't use his eye rays on us right now.
Those of you who can't see.
Lovely.
He's looking straight forward.
He's looking straight down.
Oh,
Right, it's
okay.
this
Like
area
a
here, so.
He's got a lot of eyes.
He's a
Peter, is that
monster.
your turn?
I don't believe I have a bonus action TP.
Okay.
So Peter,
Even though he has a mouth and an eye, he's not humanoid, right?
I would say no.
We're saying we are blind. We
I would say
cannot
absolutely
see
not.
this
Yeah.
No. Can't see. Right now.
Okay, is that your turn, Peter? Peter, one more
yeah.
time, is that your turn? Sounds good. Okay, perfect. Lovely Gales. I love to see it. I love to hear it.
who's next?
All right. Oh no. Okay.
Now, if we all split up and hide in different spots, the beholder would be forced to come.
Who is within its sight currently?
Is it looking straight down?
Yes. Valenccya.
I was like,
Valenccya
I think
and
us.
Alythia
Yeah.
Valenccya and Alythia.
are it.
So he should be
odds
able to see.
Even.
Yeah, you guys can see, you just can't cast
Okay.
anything.
Okay. One of its eyes is going to look your direction. It's going to sort of reel back with an odd, sort of like angular rigidity to it before you see this power well within it. It's sort of this greenish black smoke before it jets out to full extension, sending a beam directly at you.
Ah, can I?
She has a +5 to save throws.
I
Okay.
do, and it is.
You need to make a dexterity saving
Wants in
throw.
the box. Would that be-
Ancient magic is what it says. It's a magic suppression field.
I'm gonna need a shit ton of dice,
But
y'all.
it's a feature. But it's a feature.
It's
But
still
it's
magic.
magic, babe. It's not spell suppression,
about
it's
this one?
magic.
It is magic
Is this
suppression.
magic? This is divine energy.
This is going to be
so
hard.
it's
It's
not
definitely
It's
magic.
not. No, it's not. It says divine,
Divine
energy.
energy.
It doesn't say
That's-
magic.
Are the eye lasers
Me trying to get
loud?
away with everything.
Huh?
Also, can the eye lasers, being magic themselves, enter its
There's a lot of
brain?
questions going on. What was your save?
18.
Okay, sounds good. You succeeded. Perfect. Roll a 6.
That bonus really helps.
You didn't get the bonus.
Hers?
Her bonus, you don't get it, it's magic.
Do I not get it? I can't.
It's
It
your
says
aura is
divine
magic.
It doesn't
Ancient
work.
magic is what it says.
Okay, so then it's a 13.
That's a fail. Gotta be.
You
Wait,
shush!
what was it?
Let him.
So the wording of my aura of protection says, while I am conscious at 6th level, whenever you are a friendly creature within 10 feet of you must make a saving throw. The creature gains a bonus to the saving throw equal to my charisma modifier.
Oh, it does. That one doesn't say ancient magic.
Yeah.
I was looking at a different one.
It's, this one is ancient magic. So my aura of warding would not work, but my aura of protection would still stand.
I'll say yeah.
Okay, yeah, then it's an 18. Perfect.
Everybody stay close to mom.
That's a
Stay close to mom and
big
Val.
change.
Everybody, whew.
That's extremely helpful.
My heart is beating so fast right now.
I don't know.
pass out. It's a
Pirates don't work in its own magic.
Okay, sounds good. This
Magic.
sickly green, piercing light hits the stone, imploding and sending a sort of like 5-foot area into dust. As you
Jesus.
narrowly escape and jump to the side, tumbling your body, taking no damage, and sliding across the floor.
How far do I slide?
I'll say it's in the same area. It's like 5 foot, but like just cinematic.
Can I be one over?
No.
No,
we'll
I
say
put you
you're
half a 1 over.
That hit
Good Lord, true sight would be
deep
nice.
and completely obliterated the flagstone floor underneath. That is its legendary action. Next up, we have Aldan. So Aldan is on the other side.
Does he have true sight?
He is going to use his action, since he is not under the beam, to cast Mage Armor on himself. As you see, his cloaks begin to billow with a blackened smoke. He is then going to turn
It's in.
around and sort of like crest on the underside of to your guys' right. On the underside of the staircase, 30 feet, and he's going to try and emerge sort of underneath that first platform there.
You can, that's 30 is right
So-
here.
Okay, that sounds great. Perfect. He is not going to use a bonus action, I
Could you get
don't
on
think. Just
Yeah,
1
because
second.
it doesn't cost any extra movement to move through people's fables. Yeah.
And that part is not
Through
wrong.
Papals.
Through papal spaces.
Piples.
Piples 5.
I was like, wait, isn't this or oh, that's just outside because I think it's this. This
We
is
can go underneath it, right?
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you're
underneath
you're
the
behind
stairs
full
to a
cover,
certain
you don't get
point.
affected.
Sounds good. So that's going to be.
Under the stairs.
Wait, so who's over there with him? It's you and Nuanen?
Dax, Nuanen, Grudj, Reggie, and Clover, unless they got hit by the.
All I can do is scream pretty.
He's gonna look over to you guys at the side and say, "We're in over our heads, but we might want to get to higher ground if we have any advantage of hitting it." That's gonna be his turn. Next up is Valenccya. Nuanen's on deck. Alythia's after that.
Okay, well, I think I can feel Alythia's body near mine. And Peter's gone, and there's
you're
black
in the
smoke.
you're in the
I
cone
was
right
like-
now, so
You're
you
in
can
the
see
cone
each
right
other.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can see each other.
Okay,
You
and
just
it can
can't cast.
see me.
Yep, absolutely. And you feel your sword. It does not have the same sort of arcane energy that it did.
Also, is my mithril like 40 pounds heavier?
Oh yes.
Oh,
That's-
this is gonna be great for my biceps.
It's not actually magical.
That's technically. Oh yeah, it's a material. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so it's okay?
It's okay, yeah.
I feel like
It's just not magic. If it was magic, if it gave you a +1 benefit,
It's
your
just-
Oh,
Prize
so-
shield does not work though.
Oh, so I don't have advantage on perception check.
It just gives you the +2.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. So describe to me again where's the black bog. I'm so sorry, everyone. Where's
So it's like
there's markers around there if you want to write
So
it down.
this, right now, the beholder's gaze is here.
and the thought is
Everything
outside.
that is not encompassated by the gaze, so like from here to this wall, that's all clear space. Everything in here is black fog. So
Okay.
yeah, so basically,
Kinda
10,
need it to
15,
come
20, 25, 30. So basically, yeah, these points of the staircase, these points of the staircase, and then to like here.
I mean, if it can't
It's all
target any
clear.
of us, it's gonna have to get closer.
When we entered in here, it said those who enter can only swear loyalty to me. Something like super gaudy.
Yeah, essentially it's swear fealty to me or die.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Valenccya bangs her shield and her sword together, being like, "Hey, I already swore loyalty to someone. Her name's Oelke. Get down here." And I'm gonna try to get it to come over here. 'Cause I think, like a cat, like calling a street dog. Like
Okay.
calling a street dog. Hey! You gotta talk about it.
Sounds
Distraction!
sounds great.
Yeah.
Roll a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Oh! Can it be...
Nope.
No, Don't.
Okay.
You have
Trick
inspiration.
No.
I do, but I also have a plus 9, so I'm hoping I don't need it. 16.
Was that
16.
you trying to get the whole
Here, boy.
You
Come
kept
on,
the
you.
7.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
How would it work if I was concentrating on a spell when we stepped into the anti-magic?
It is suppressed. That's
It is
no longer exists.
suppressed, so you don't have the +2. But if she were to move out, does it come back, or do both of us have?
It's you, the originator of the spell.
So you
Okay.
have to get out for her to get the +2.
I'm not out.
No.
Okay.
No, you'd have to go.
Sorry, is its icon?
You'd have to be here.
Where is its icon?
60 feet from the center where
So
it's
this is the
Pretty
line.
much you have to get outside of any of those columns.
Yeah.
That first row of columns and the bottom of the stairs are kind of the outside
You are
edge.
literally on the inside of the line. So here's like a wall of black fog for you. Here is clear because of the eye beam.
Okay, well I stay where it's clear.
Okay.
So
you
you're
wanna try
staying within its sight, right?
You're
I'm
staying
staying
inside.
within it.
Okay, are you doing anything else your turn?
Oh, me awake, you left me. That's my turn.
With a grin, its body's still swirling. It looks your direction with its eye, but is still kind of over it and says, I am the only god here, and you will die! And it's going to send an eye ray, another one. This time, as its form kind of moved, one of the rays that struck at you had turned, and in the same sort of area, it's going to pull back. This one with this weird sort of clouded blue light is beginning to circulate around it.
That looks
Before, like a cone of mist, it's going to send it down towards you.
Okay.
I need for you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Come on, not a 1. Come on, not a 1. Come on, not a 1. 19.
That saves.
What's a
In
6?
the world is that dice with no numbers
I
on
don't
it?
know. It's not very. My D&D Beyond is not loading right now, so all my dice are blank. When I
You
roll them.
Kind of fun.
realize that it's going to be sort of an inhalant, and you begin to brace yourself for impact. You take in no air as it floods the area of the ground that you're within before dissipating after a few seconds. The nearest whiff, once you take your next breath in, leaves you almost drowsy. It would have put you completely unconscious and asleep
Wow.
if you were to have succumbed to
I
it.
want to take a nap right now, but I know I got the
That
things
is
to
a legendary turn. Valenccya, that's your turn. Nuanen, you're up.
Okay.
Alythia, you're on deck. Something special after that.
I can go under the stairs, yes?
You can up to that
To...
essentially the
These?
first platform.
So,
So, like,
can I go under here?
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
You could probably crouch. up
Descriptions
there
help
and stay.
too if you want to.
I'm trying to... I wasn't sure exactly how to, like, get under there, but I was
To
trying to...
clarify though, we can't see anything.
Yeah.
We can't
cannot
see in front of us because there's black smoke.
No,
Yep.
you know the layout of the room, basically.
We saw it, yeah, but you have to feel your way.
It was immediately flooded.
And that's clear. That's inside of its eye ray.
Right, and the only thing being in its eye does is suppresses magic, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and it allows it to target you with all of its eye stalks. It can't target you if you're in the smoke.
So I have to go this way.
I mean, you don't have
Or-
to. You can be an additional target for Alythia.
Well, I was just wondering, like, I can't go... I
I
can't,
want you
like,
to get
run
this
under,
stuff.
like, Witcher's style, like, under here.
No.
I don't
should
think
have
so.
showed
That derails my whole idea. Okay. But it might still work. 5, 10. Ready? To make it. Okay. Oh boy! Okay. Nuanen's gonna run, and I have exactly 45 feet of movement right in front of this pillar. How tall is the pillar?
Oh, those pillars? They sort of like reach their pinnacle. They don't stretch to the ceiling. So the pillars in that center area, they're almost like monoliths. They go about, I'd say probably like 50 feet into the air before ending in a capped point.
Is it as tall or taller than the beholder?
They are sort of right below it as it's 60 feet in the air.
Okay, can I, so I used my movement 2 options here. I'm not sure which one's better.
Put it right above me.
How strong does this pillar look?
Very sturdy.
Ancient.
It
So
is
okay.
polished. It appears to be sort of like a really grayed speckled granite. The same material that you have seen throughout this entire
And
castle.
point you choose within range.
I don't know if I need like a wisdom or does it seem like something I could break?
Intelligence check?
Okay. Just low.
God. I just closed out of everything that I have. I don't think I have anything in intelligence. Yeah, 0. I got a 9.
9? Yeah, you can break that.
Okay.
Please.
Punches it with her open fist.
Yeah, okay, why not? I'm gonna hit the pillar
Sounds
and
good.
try to work on get it to fall over.
With your weapon?
Yep.
Sounds good. Roll an attack roll.
Oh no!
It's a pillar.
It's an 11.
11 hits.
Pillar's
Roll
not
damage.
Okay.
Add your fire damage.
Magical. She's in the cone.
Is she behind the door?
No, she's in
Oh,
front of
yeah,
it.
she's
in front of it.
Oh, yeah. No, never mind.
No fire.
And also no +1 to your weapon.
So it's just flat. There's you minus 1 to the
Yeah.
damage.
Hurt. Okay, that's 7.
First strike, 7 damage. Your
No, you still add
axe,
your strength.
you
You
begin with a
still?
You
huge
still add your
arc.
strength. Just take away. Take 1 away from that. So it'd be 7 plus 5.
So
No,
plus 6.
I rolled a
Plus-
1.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no!
I saw
Yeah.
the, I saw
With
the
a
one
huge
guy. I
arc
saw the
over
other
your
D12
head.
with the 7. He was like, no, it's
No.
more than that.
It's a 1.
You are aiming right to it, and you're like, this is going to be... If this were made of flesh and bone, it would be a death blow. When you impact on the pillar, you can feel the reverberation and like a sliver of a crack begin to form on your axe. It impacts, glances up, and nearly like throws you off balance. It gives the whole pillar a little bit of a shudder, and it is not coming down. With that alone, it would take a couple more strikes.
I think in the moment I'm like, Nuanen, she's come to stand next to me.
You got another attack though.
Yeah, I do. Okay.
Don't you break that axe. Don't do it. Don't break it.
Better than someone breaking.
The dice roll.
Oh, that's a 20.
Is it natural 20?
Oh!
Sounds
Woo!
good.
So that's a 30.
Double your damage.
Don't you have brutal critical?
No, not yet. Not yet.
I thought that
Double
was
your
9.
damage.
No, but it's 3 levels of fighter.
Okay. Oh, wait, that's 12.
Hmm.
Remember?
Champion at third
I'm
level.
so nervous.
Um,
Okay, top. And that is 3 plus 6, so an 8.
Did you
Right?
double dice?
Double dice.
Oh. What do you mean, like?
So
So
whatever
whatever
you
you
roll,
roll,
you
I rolled
double
a
that.
3, so
So
that's a
6.
6. Plus 6 is 12 minus 1, then?
Yes,
So
so 11. Righting yourself in just a second, you pull your axe over your head and you see the small chink of stone that you had just hit. The just hairline you had managed to make of a scrape on this thing, and like a lumberjack with deadly precision, you aim your axe at it. It hits, impacts, and for a moment you feel like the shock run through your bones in your arms as the axe solidly lands in there. And you all hear booming across the room this like crack begin to form up the side of the pillar. It's not coming down right now, but this thing is beginning to buckle.
We're just in darkness in here.
Yeah, you guys can't see anything.
What's going on?
Step into clear.
And then, do I have bonus movement? Or, like, can I move as...
You got it? What?
What?
You use
No,
your
I'm
full
confused.
force. You use
I
your
used
full
it before.
force.
Never mind. Okay,
Unless you have a different
That's-
thing.
no, that's my turn.
That's okay, because you know what. Sounds good. Alythia, you're up. Some of the
No.
specials on Dex.
I don't know.
Dax is after that.
If I were to stand on the edge of the cone, on the outside edge of the cone, would I be able to cast a spell on the creature if it has a 60-foot range?
I'd say sure. Wait, it's 60 feet?
At
an angle?
Yeah?
No.
No.
Pythagorean's theorem.
Oh, you're right. That's math. Yeah. Okay. I'm really bad at math. Okay.
It'd be about a 90-foot.
Numbers
If it was,
aren't
if
right.
the range was longer than 60 feet,
It's
you could
yeah. That's why I was asking because I was like, that feels wrong, but also like
No,
I
you'd have to be right.
got the wrong degree for this.
Actually don't believe in math.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
I don't believe in
I
math.
don't believe in it.
Alright. So, oop, I'm sorry, I'm gonna try and not knock this over.
Kill him over. Knock him over.
And that's my turn.
That's your turn. Sounds good. No actions, bonus actions,
No,
nothing like
I'm
that.
just hiding
Nothing you want to
behind
yell,
the
scream, do.
No,
Okay.
nothing. I'm just
No attention.
I'm just blending into the darkness.
Lovely girls. Grudj, Aloy, I love to say it. Alright. Okay, after your turn. Okay, sounds good. Nuanen, as your attention is fully transfixed on this pillar, you begin to see, like a spider web, these cracks begin to form up the sides as you look. You can see sort of the aura of light of that same bluish eye. Turn your direction. I need you to make a wisdom saving.
She's immune to sleep.
Huh?
She's immune to sleep.
That's lovely.
The advantage against being charmed in magic can't put you to sleep. Advantage on effects. Okay.
Would you succeed on a wisdom saving throw for me?
Yeah, I will try. Will you? That is a 15.
15.
Can I see her from where I'm at? Because peeking around the corner.
Yes, you can.
I'm going to use my reaction to give you a +5.
So that's 20.
20. You have but a moment to move, and as you do so, you use the axe that's already wedged into this stone to pull yourself as it blasts against the side of the pillar, narrowly avoiding you.
I want it to hit the
That is its legendary action. It is now its turn. It's going to say, feeble little things, scurrying around on the ground without organization. I shall be your guide. You see 3. One from the top of it, the other 2 from the bottom of the creature are going to start training in directions. Who is visible at this point?
2 tanks.
Okay, perfect.
I think I'm like, Nuanen, join me. We're gonna take it on together. And
I'm a little busy
attacking the pillar.
Valenccya, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I already used my reaction.
This is gonna kill me. The dice are blank. That's gonna be a fail for a 13.
Nuanen, I need you to make a Strength saving throw.
13.
I'm hoping it's a disease or a poison.
Valenccya, you are struck right in the side as you look up by a yellowish, sickened beam. You feel all of the bones and joints in your body lock up in position, and you are currently paralyzed.
Is this
That's
a
a
disease?
good one.
No, it is not.
Oh, great.
14? Oh, wow. Hey.
gonna
You're
die
going to
together.
feel like
You're
a
so
tractor
romantic.
beam, a non-visible beam hit you in the back. A similar feeling to what Valenccya is feeling. However, sickeningly, as you feel your body begin to move, propelled 30 feet up in the air before you are dropped, weightless. And you fall to the ground. You're going to fall straight to the ground.
30 feet?
30.
30 feet.
30 feet.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I have advantage on, thank God. Okay.
It's only 3d6.
Only.
I think she's got like a
I got
100 health.
18.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm just the...
That's gonna be 7 points of damage
Oh, okay.
as you land on the ground on your back, prone.
She just starts coughing.
The third ray is going to. Who can I see? I'm gonna move a little bit. As it's prepping another beam, let me kind of see what color this beam is here.
Oh, I did it.
Just you should look
Is
at
that
this
wrong?
dog right here.
This
Yeah,
beam
the dog looks
coming
pretty
right off
threatening.
of the crown of the creature is going to again have that sort of like greenish like lightning ray pulling up for energy. It is going to drop 10, 20, 30 feet.
Oh, its radius is getting smaller if it's looking straight.
Yeah, and then it's going to shift its gaze directly at those in the doorway.
You could probably see under the staircase.
It can.
So
Staircase is
just-
40 feet.
Just these ones then?
Yep, just those two, and it is going to send a ray directly
Just
towards
Reggie
odds, evens. Odds, evens.
Oh. I was like, why'd you throw Clover?
Daxlaxl
Clover
Faeriden.
just
Each
vanished.
does
Yeah.
Dexterity
Yeah.
saving throw.
Got it.
Dexterity.
Dexterity saving throw.
Isn't it 5?
21. Natural
21. Sounds good. As again, you feel the rays hit both of your bodies for the first time.
Okay.
Oh no, not the ray. Sorry. You feel the wash of light hit both of your bodies for the first time, and all of your magic is stripped. This is the first time in quite a long time you do not feel that peaceful aura that you're very accustomed to, connected to your god. And you have but a moment to respond as you drop straight to the floor, the beam hitting the doorway behind you and completely disintegrating the doorway in its wake. Perfect.
Is it like a disintegrating the doorway, like the door is no longer usable as an exit?
Yeah, it's just a blackened hole now.
Oh.
That is its
Do you
turn.
know what I'm saying?
After it is Daxlaxl Faeriden, and then Grudj on deck, and we're back to the top of the round.
Alrighty.
30 feet in the air.
Okay.
It's currently only 30 feet. And now I know exactly where it is.
Alright, and I can see where the difference between where the smoke starts and where
Yes.
the beam ends. Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna run right here under the stairs. I'm gonna yell, "Stick together!" And I'm going to use my emboldening bond on myself, Nuanen, and Grudj. Even though Grudj is
Do you
in
have
the
to see the
No.
person?
choose up to 4 willing creatures within 30 feet of you. Create a magical bond between them for 10 minutes. So while you may not be able to use this when you're in the gaze, I think the bond is still. Is that
Active,
how magical
yeah.
suppression works? Yeah. So between the 3 of us, you get to add a D4 to every attack, save throw, or any D20 you add a
Any
D4.
D20 add a D4.
But you can also use a reaction to teleport yourself in and take the damage for someone else.
Alright.
If you're not being magically suppressed. And then I'm going to try. I'm gonna like clench my my one arm with the other arm. I guess it would be with clench my butt cheeks. Yes. Clench the arm with the axe tattoo, and just a red
Hell
flame
yeah.
is gonna. And then as
The poorly made axe tattoo.
yes, exactly. Just like this, like yeah.
Every time you mention
bad
it, I'm
outline.
gonna mention that it's not well drawn.
Hey, that's fine.
Not that matters.
It is a form of flattery.
And
I appreciate
the
it.
axe will appear. It's got a 60-foot range, and I'm going to put it as close to where he's hanging in the sky as
Here,
possible.
you
So
have
he's
this.
30 foot up, right?
Yes, you can
Yeah, yes, he is.
Bucks.
I think you can get
Is it 90 feet? Is that the math? That it needs to go, and you could go 60, so you'd only get like.
Yeah, you're
2/3
not all the way
there?
to him.
But I
from
don't
here?
think he's all the way. So
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
That's- you can go
30.
diagonal. You can go diagonal. So
Oh,
it's
no.
5, 10,
Reggie's
15,
in there.
20.
Reggie's in there. Reggie's in there. He's fine.
20. Well, it'd be
He's safe.
Yeah, but I can go
25.
30 there and 60 up, even if I just did that.
Yeah, that would be
Or,
fine.
sorry, 30
It's
there,
not-
30 there and 30 up is 60,
Yeah.
which is
diagonally would be less than 60 feet.
Right, but I can still do that.
Yes.
Oh,
it'd be
sorry.
right next
I was
to it.
thinking of him 60 feet in the air still.
Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind. I
Even if
can't do
went-
math.
Even if I went all the way.
No one let me do math.
So yeah, a large replica of Nuanen's axe just
Hell
erupts in fire in the sky there.
Oh, keep in mind, anyone again outside of the ray who has now shifted is still in that darkness of smoke.
Yep.
Just keep that in mind.
And I also want to point out that that was at is it 4th level that I get the extra dice.
Dax, I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge all the spellcasters, but I'm going to challenge you. We're at this level.
Yep.
Make sure to say your spell level before you cast.
Gotcha. And yeah, now it's going to swing.
Sounds good.
Slicey dicey.
Roll your attack!
That is 26 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
He's off to the side.
Is its main eye doing the suppression
Yes.
ray?
Yes. And then
So
it's
are
wreathed
the
in
rest of
9
its
eyes.
eyes also clear, or are they?
So they're kind of like
engulfed in
bopping
the
around,
smoke?
they're looking, they're seeing,
You can
they're
see maybe
surveying.
glows in the smoke if it's pointing its eye ray at you, kind of thing. But if you're outside of
I
that eye,
just if it's blind, it's rays, I guess. Unless I suppose if it's in the suppression, then it can see it. But like I just was like,
Does its
what are the little
suppression-
it's
eyes?
only
presence
the it's only the
rays?
target.
The
that
eye
makes
rays
things in
that
the
they
suppression.
cannot see from what you've experienced within the last 6 seconds, it did not attack
Mine
anyone
got
it
one.
couldn't see.
Cool, thanks.
14.
14 force damage sounds
Nice.
good.
Yeah.
Swinging the axe at its back, it definitely hits the creature, creating sparks off of its gilded scales. It twists a little bit in the air, almost like lifting itself before it rights. Is there anything else you need to do with your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna feel along the underside of the staircase until I get to the other edge.
Okay, that's fine.
Use my
Yeah,
axe.
That's the rest of my movement. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. I was just like, no.
No mind.
No.
That's
I
my
don't
turn.
know I can always take them.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Sounds good. Grudge, you're up.
Alrighty.
Oh, wait. Yes,
Legendary
don't
action.
interrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Good
You're on
job.
a legendary action.
What?
You're on a legendary
No,
action.
no, he's not.
Got plenty
I'm
of
just doing my
chances.
thing.
Uh,
Stop
so-
psychoanalyzing me.
Okay, so
I'm just playing this game.
I am going to go ahead. I can see the edge of the staircase there, so I'm going to use
You're gonna suppression?
5,
Sure,
10,
yeah.
15, 20, and then I'm going to try to vault over the railing of the
Oh
staircase.
no.
I will have you do an athletics.
Oh no. This is
Alright.
right.
It will be a disadvantage because the outside of the
Trying
cone
to be
is small.
athletic.
Yep,
Yeah.
Wow.
that's a natural 1.
I will say no.
Okay, well
You-
then I will use the remaining 10 feet of movement to get
Try to vault and then
I
fails
was
and
trying-
goes around.
It's just, I got
It
this.
was a natural 1, right? It was
Yeah,
a natural
yeah.
1? Okay, I'm just going to give you a little bit of damage for that.
Oh.
That's fine.
Let's just take 3 bludgeoning damage as you, like, almost
Alright.
hold your chest.
Imagine you're going for the railing, but you
It's
miss
so
with your
funny.
hands and you find it with your face.
And then have to walk.
Oh no, it's a turkey grudge.
And then I would like it to make
You
it.
hear the beast begin to chuckle.
Cool. While it's chuckling, can it make a DC 18 dexterity saving
For
throw?
sure. It can. It can, folks. Ooh, yay. That's great. That's a 14.
No. Alright, that is a 4th level fireball.
Okay.
The fiery axe.
What's
Like,
is it centered on it?
Yep.
Sounds good. It is 30 feet in the air. It's 30-foot radius, right? 20 foot?
20 foot.
20 foot.
20 foot. Directly centered on where I saw it.
Okay.
There's 15. Plus 6.
I just stand paralyzed.
33
as
points
this
of
goes
fire
off above
damage.
me.
Hey!
Did that last forever? Is it a thing? Because I saw you get paralyzed. Peeking around the corner.
You just think Val looks
We're in the
really
fog,
brave,
though.
standing
Yep.
very
I can't see
stoic.
her now,
Very stoic.
but I saw her when it happened.
Does it? No, that's fine. Yeah.
I mean, it lights on fire if it's carrying.
No,
anything
I'm just
flammable.
saying. Well, no, that's not what I was talking about.
Yeah, it's wearing
It's
little
up.
lingerie and he just goes.
Oh no, my nightie.
You have your smoking jacket.
Okay. So, like, can you describe this for me?
So basically, as he,
Oh.
and then just flings a wild bead of fire up to where he knows the creature just
Streaming in
directly
arcs
behind
like
it.
a firework, like a firework.
You don't see it at all because it's in black fog.
Oh.
Well, you don't.
I know, but
You could probably see the light
As
a
it-
little.
and then as it floats up directly behind him. It just flashes a little bit and then just swells.
Sends the
Out.
smoke moving.
Like an exploding star, it erupts into flame for a brief moment. The entire room is filled with light. You see sort of the smoke at the center of the room begin to like lift and push towards the edges. As the centermost area, I'll say, is now clear of smoke.
Okay.
So the
Just
fog
underneath it.
can be dispersed. It's not being like
No,
forced
that's
into the
that's
area
fine, but
itself.
it's still so it's still generating smoke.
Its gilded
Right.
scales are now sort of awash in this red glow. It blinks its eye maddeningly as it begins to feel the effects of the fire around it and screams out. "Wah!"
And I think as I go, "You're no god.
You are children!
Yeah, we are,
Going
Daddy.
to begin at the top of the round unless you have anything else you'd like to do.
No, just standing there.
Hi. No, sweetie.
Perfect! So, at the top of the round, let me just get my notes here. Oh no, I'm in my page! Oh Jesus, okay. One second.
Jesus.
Oh, me. You guide me upon the path.
Who is close to a wall or pillar currently? Raise your hands.
I'm assuming there's pillars holding up the stairs.
I'm
close to the
paralyzed
staircase.
if that
I'm in
helps.
front of the staircase.
You know, I'll give it to you. There's nothing really there that I'm gonna do with this. What is that? You as well?
I'm under the
Wall?
stairs.
Okay, so good.
There's the pillar right here.
I'm right next to the pillar, yeah.
Sweet. Lovely, wonderful. So anyone within 120 feet of the creature, and you can see, in the area, which I believe is most everybody that is close to a wall and or pillar, needs to make a strength save. No, dexterity saving throw.
I
as
automatically fail that.
you feel the walls and stone around you, almost like for a brief moment, maddeningly so, gellify, and appendages like you had seen in just the room prior, the sort of like thick, fleshy liquid, spring out and begin to try and grapple anyone who's close.
Does that include Grudj?
I would say no. You're not next to like something close enough, like a wall,
Oh, sure.
for it to be, because
Okay,
right next
so
to you is just
that's-
railing.
Okay.
If you were close to the other column, then
Oh, yes, okay.
Ooh,
You automatically fail.
oh yeah, you automatically fail,
Yeah, I-
which means that when you
Yeah.
are unparalyzed, you will also have to break the.
And we can use these, right?
I've been grabbed.
You've been grabbed. Okay.
What
You are currently grappled, which means your speed is 0. Yep.
I didn't get a water.
And yeah. What was yours?
21.
Sounds good. What was yours?
22.
You failed. What was yours?
I'm sorry,
22.
Anybody
No,
else
not
want
you,
some
not you.
water?
I was like, 22 doesn't fail.
Water?
Perfect.
Anybody?
So
I'm good
you
for now, thank
succeed.
you.
The only people who are now currently grappled are Valenccya, as you feel these tendrils wrap around you and begin to almost like pull you into the pillar you're next to. Daxlaxl and Faeriden, you feel sort of awash in this fog, the same thing slapping across your body. Oh, Aldan is near one too.
Oh, did Valenccya collapse
He rolled an
when
8.
she became
So
paralyzed?
he also
I
is
think
going
it
to
made
be
if I was off.
grappled.
But I think
Good
I'm
to know.
People
I was just standing.
Yes, I would love to. They should be on that shelf over there.
Grappling
Somewhere
hooks.
else. However, I'm going to move on at the top of the round. We have Peter up at the top, Aldan after that, Valenccya after that.
Okay,
Where does Eddie
so
venerate?
Who had it?
You,
No.
Hold on,
Hold on.
and
I'm gonna
yeah, those are the
take
three.
this moment, go 5, 10, 15. I
Do you need
reach into my bag, I'm like, where is it? And
You
I
just
take out
see
a
my
little vial.
eyes like.
I got you, drink this, and I cast Lesser Restoration on you, curing
Ooh,
the paralyzed.
My body's not. Oh, it's working now. They got.
Okay.
I throw it behind me.
Lesser Restoration, yes.
Yes.
Cured,
I like to imagine that you can
blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that doesn't require material components for you,
No,
does it?
just
Nope.
spit the bottle on the floor.
Doesn't even
crash.
cost me spell slots.
Sorry, I'll get you a bottle, Peter.
Lovely gales.
Oh.
Right.
And then I am going to begin flying kind of diagonally, trying to get behind the beholder, which is kind of like in this space here.
Great. Love it.
So I'm probably like 20 feet away, 30 feet away.
So how? I need a number. How high are you flying up into the air?
No.
I'm 10 feet in the air because I have to go to diagonal.
So it's 20 feet away. So perfect. Leslie, is that your turn?
I can't.
Is that your turn?
Oh shit. Maybe. Give me 1 sec. I might have something.
Check your bonus action, buddy.
Shoot your gun.
Do you have strawberry ones over there?
Shut it down.
Nope.
Is that your turn? You said no. Yes.
That's the end of my turn. Yes. I
Okay,
got
good.
nothing else.
Yes. Okay, good. Sounds good. Perfect. After your turn, it is enraged, so it is going to send another beam at.
So that's something.
Sorry, I used my keys.
That's okay. That makes it better in fact.
I forgot about my D4, but it only gave me 1.
No, the strawberry ones.
Still failed that check.
Got a D4 out. Thank you. I'm just gonna prep.
It's going to look down to you. A huge eye, almost the size of you.
So
As
it notices me approaching, I'm guessing.
yes, and well, it's sort of like all happening once. But one of the eye stalks is going to look your direction, and it's going to begin to sort of emanate with this soft pink and red glow, and it's going to drift its magic towards you. I need for you to
It's
make
hitting me and Valenccya then?
With its
just you, sweet pea.
Wait, did it move its
This is
phone?
an eye beam. This
no,
is
just
one
the
of
eye beam.
its
It's currently.
No,
They can't
Say
see.
not.
Yeah, I can because of the smoke.
eye
I,
beam.
I dissipated the smoke. You're within the 20-foot radius of the fireball.
Oh, but it was my turn, so didn't it refill?
Oh, the smoke was filled.
It's producing smoke the entire time.
You said it wasn't.
No, I said it was. It's a concentration spell. The slime is
Okay.
hiding behind this pillar.
Keep that in mind. That's very important to me. Okay.
I would imagine it would have stayed dissipated up until my turn, of course.
Right, but I didn't understand that because what I had heard originally was when it's dissipated, it doesn't refill because you said that twice.
I think you meant when the slime dies. It doesn't.
If the slime dies, it doesn't continue filling. It'll dissipate normally.
Okay. Regardless, is there anyone within sight of it?
Currently, no.
Okay, perfect. What is this smoke?
It's coming from the slime, which I am
Somebody
concentrating
right
on.
here.
This little dice.
No,
You
like,
might-
what does the smoke say?
What does the smoke say?
The slime forms as a gray black swirling torrent just before it starts billowing a thick, cold fog. The area within 60 feet of the slime is shrouded in the fog. Enemies that start their turn in the fog. Oh, I forgot about the saving throw. So basically, enemies that start their turn in the fog will lose a d4 on their attack rolls. It doesn't actually say anything about them being blinded, but a thick fog usually denotes not seeing.
So the spell doesn't say that it causes blindness?
No, but that was its intended purpose. Otherwise, it's not.
Okay.
That's
Sorry, I don't want to like talk about the semantics of the spell. It's just not entertaining to me. However, I think we should look at that after game. Gonna table it for right now. What it says is that any creature within the fog must make a saving throw or lose d4. And
specifies
then
enemies.
it's fog, right?
It's fog, yes.
Okay.
Yes, based
I
on
wanna
the
look
fog
something up.
spell, but
Un momento, por favor.
Tyler,
Yo.
you said this is for as long as the three of us are bonded, and for anything you
If
roll
you're
a
with-
d24.
If you're within 30
still
foot
working out the kinks.
of me or Grudge, you get that D4.
If I'm
Anything
within-
over 20,
30 feet
30 feet.
of one of you?
And you're not getting looked at
Okay.
by the big scary eyeball.
So like on attack rolls, but not on damage.
Well, we can just get rid of the blinded portion
Or
of
like
it, I guess,
save.
because it's not written.
You would get it on save.
Yeah, I used it once already.
It
I
says
just
one
wanted to
area
make sure
is
you could
heavily
keep using it.
obscure.
It's not like a limited.
Doesn't go away for 10 minutes. Which is.
But I don't. What is heavily
And then you
obscured
said-
as a condition?
Disadvantage.
Switching places, but that's just an action.
Reaction.
Reaction. So I was like, how would you do that if it wasn't your turn and you Yeah, we could all be.
Yes, so if it does cover the area with heavily obscured, it would cause it to be blindness in the area, which is essentially just disadvantage on any strikes. Spells that you require sight would not be able to do it.
Yeah.
That was
And
the
we still
intended
continue
purpose.
to act as
We're going to talk about that after game. We'll just get it, it's homebrew, like I said before, has the little kinks in it. So it's not going to use its eye beam at this time. After that, it's going to be Oldon, who is going to attempt to break his grapple.
It's all about the core.
Strength save, he succeeds!
Yes!
So good. As he breaks the grapple, he's going to skirt around the side, not able to see anyone.
Does he also try to make the jump like Grudj does?
I'll say he will.
Yeah! Do it, Uldon! Slips in
Man,
the
I thought he
same
was
spot.
such a stiff.
He got a 2.
Oh,
So
he gets that D4.
I'll just roll that just because it's hilarious.
You slip in the exact same
So
spot.
it's a 5.
There's just like a little spit from when
Maybe
like Grudj
he's
ran
so
into
gonna
it.
fail.
Maybe we should stick to what we're good at.
If you can see me, there's just like my slit is split.
He's going to use the rest of his movement to try and skirt around.
Good job, Uldon.
And
Classic
go.
move.
Oh, hey, dude.
No, he's going to ignore you entirely.
Okay, well, that's not
As
very
he
Well-
moves to do something.
Did he get out of the handy grabs?
Yes.
He did, yes. Oh, he used his action to do so. So he's not going to have an action.
What was he to get out of the handy grabs?
Let me just look at his
Let's stick to what we're good at.
Does not strike
Got him.
Yeah! Where's this Uldon?
He's not going to have anything for an action. So,
Alrighty.
bonus action, he really doesn't want to use anything. So, he is going to stay there and prepare for his next spell. After him is Valenccya, then Nuanen is up. Valenccya, you're currently paralyzed, and no longer paralyzed, but you are still grappled.
Yep. Can I make a try to get out of it?
Yeah. Try to get out of it.
I don't.
That requires an action, doesn't
or
it?
a Dexy.
Yeah.
Yes. So, it is a strength saving throw.
Okay, yeah. I would like to do that. Strength saving throw. Okay, my dice are not loading, and it's the worst thing in the world. 16.
It's actually a strength check or dexterity check.
Kiss in my pants.
Acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, athletics?
Yeah, if you want it.
Yeah. 19 plus 8.
Saves,
That'll do.
for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
As you pull your sword up and slice the arms, you free yourself from it. However, it does cost your action to do so.
Yep. I'm still concentrating on.
And it's no longer suppressed, so Alythia, you start to feel that shield of faith around you.
You get a warm little valve tingle down your spine. Interpret that myself.
Hot.
That's my.
Wait, what? Do I get 2 temp points? Is that what
No,
I
you get 2 bonus your AC, so you're back to 16.
I think if it's
Oh, nice.
I've been
I think it's
holding
only
on that, but
suppressed, like, while it's in
Did you make your concentration check?
Concentration.
so 64. No, please.
there. You're actively
You're concentrating. You would have needed a concentration check when you got hit with the knee.
Can I get a whoop whoop?
She didn't take damage, I don't believe.
No.
So with my movement, can I extend my arm down to Nuanen and pull her up?
You can. Yeah, so it'd be half the
Fuck yeah.
movement.
Strong girls stick together.
She just gags.
Are you still?
She's like slammed
What is
up
that
there.
thingy out of you? Are you still grabbing?
I'm concentrating.
Oh,
I'm good.
okay.
I think I broke her rib.
Yeah, I know.
I'm also concentrated. Give me one of those things.
Yeah, I'm also hurting. I'm not hurt at all. Yeah, ow. Fight sucks. That's my turn.
Is that your turn? Sounds good. After you, we have Nuanen up. Alethia's on deck, so special after that. Actually, yeah.
Okay, so it's me?
Hmm?
Awesome, I'm gonna hit the pillar.
Sounds good.
I don't know if I said this before, but I'm also like trying to hit it where I think it would make it like the angle of it would crash down onto the beholder.
Yep, roll an intelligence check before you strike.
I mean, with advantage, because this is
That
basically
is
a trick.
a 16.
I got it. I'm gonna try it.
16?
Yes.
Sounds good. Roll an attack.
I've been trying for years.
I've been trying.
You feel your weapon begin to surge with that same magical energy it had been previously, that you're accustomed to.
That's. Oh wait, what am I worried about? That's a 20.
20 hit? Sounds good. Hits. Roll damage.
And that's 7 plus 6, which is 13 minus 1, so 12.
12 points of damage?
Sounds
Sounds good. Another sickening crack as you slam your axe in the same sort of notch you've been carving out before. Like a tree with stone. This time it bursts with that fire energy. I don't know if you added that.
Oh,
to
I did
it.
not.
Sorry.
The fire is a 6. That's right.
It was.
No, that's a 3.
Okay, sounds good.
But now it's
And you now feel the pillar beginning to buckle. It is starting to waver.
go towards
Um,
the boy.
Yeah.
And
it's
you are
good.
seeing it begin to sort of like topple back and forth. You have one more strike.
I have not moved yet. Can I go to the back side of the pillar?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go around to the behind it.
I would say with the 16 intelligence check, you're right where you need to be.
Oh, okay. I won't worry about it then.
I was gonna say, does that count as flanking if I'm also standing
I
near
thought
the
you were going
pillar?
back there to shove it.
Yeah, I thought you
Well,
were just gonna give it
If
the
I'm
old
cutting it
Jones.
correctly, it
Technically,
should buckle
the
where it's
rules of
supposed
flanking require some form of sentient sight.
Ooh,
So I don't know if that would work.
to. Just for funsies, we're gonna put that on there too. Not 18, 19, 20. 30 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah, it's a fucking killer.
Remember that
Alright.
I can't forget it, man. It's seared in
And
my
that
memory.
is a 10 plus 6 plus 4 minus 1.
Hell yeah. Okay.
So 16, 20, 19.
Sounds
Points
good.
of damage.
Swinging back again, gritting your teeth and strengthen your arms. You land that axe in the same thing. You hear the entire pillar buckle under its own weight. It begins to topple over, and it is headed straight for this boulder, which is now just within reach for the tip to smack it in the air.
Smack it with a two.
I'm gonna have you roll 66 for me.
Yeah.
D6? Give her your dice,
Yeah.
people.
It's a big heavy boy.
I think she's got.
You got it?
Let's go roll a little save and throw
Hey,
here.
do you
A
need-
little dex
oh, you got
thing.
Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
That's a net 20. Woohoo!
Oh.
Still half
Do I
damage.
still roll it?
Yeah.
James inspiration. Roll again.
Yeah. Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Ooh, that one doesn't
But,
count. It's outside.
We've got, let's see, 6, 10, 14, 15, 19.
19 points of damage. Halved, which is 10, well, 9 technically, because
It's usually
rounded
rounded
down.
down. Yeah.
9 plus that is a lot of damage. As you see,
Oh,
the tip of this
She's just-
monolith scrape its skin, and you can see, well, you all are sort of awash in the center of the room as this purplish rain of blood splatters the ground underneath it. The pillar coming all the way down. I will say anyone beneath it is going to have to make a dexterity saving throw.
well, I would have to get out of the way. Me?
Yeah, both you and Valenccya.
You have to, sorry.
But you have a +5 and I have a +5. That's
Dexterity
so
saving
nice.
throws.
You
And
have a
as
good
it
forward, too.
I have to do
slaps the
okay.
ground in the center of this mosaic,
Oh,
the smoke in this entire area washes up towards the ceiling, and the entire center is now clear again.
I got a 21.
Perfect. What'd you get?
I like to use my dance inspiration.
Do it. You can use it whenever.
Okay.
Just
Sorry, my
Natural
favorite.
20. I went from a 1 to a 20. Oh god.
What was yours?
I think that really I like
21.
hesitate for one moment. I'm like, this game could kill me. Oh, it's better than
I'll say you'll take half damage. I'll say with a nat 20, you dodge completely.
Can
so
I-
again, it's just
wait,
9 feet of 9
wait,
bits of damage to you.
Wait,
9?
caveat, cool natural 20.
Yeah, of course.
Can I leap onto my friend Nuanen's body and push her out of the way with a natural 20?
I'll say if you want to waste your reaction, you can.
Would you take half then?
I'll take that for
No, I'll say you can
It's up
both.
to you.
You
I'll
can
take
both
that for
take no damage if you waste your reaction.
I'll waste my reaction, sure.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
now I gotta
Sure.
put, what was
Is that what
the
you
nine?
wanted?
I gotta put that. Hold on.
Describe to me the
I gotta
situation.
put that.
Give me a little word.
I'm like,
a little
eat this dipshit as I'm
Yeah.
like falling down.
I think I see it coming over, and I'm like, yeah, and then I'm like, oh shit, it's gonna crush me. And then I think for like one moment with my natural one, I'm like, oh god, it's gonna crush both of us. I'm like, no. And then I go and I push you and I just trail after you. It's fine, it's gonna hurt a lot less than the pillar.
Sliding on the ground.
Yeah.
You're able to save your friend from any shred of damage.
Like basketball
as the pillar
squeaking on
smashes onto the ground. Everyone keep in mind that there's a pillar there. Don't move your characters. Keep it in the same place.
Does it bring the beholder down?
I will say no, as it's succeeded on its saving throw with a natural 20. However, it did sustain a little bit of damage, and it is pissed as fuck.
So am I!
You guys are visible. Peter is now visible. The two by the stairs are also visible. Sounds great.
Out of it would be Dax and Alythia, right?
Yeah, they're both hiding.
Yes. And the goop. So.
And the goop.
And the goop.
And the goop.
The smoking bottle will be the one of us that survives. It will be the damaged good that prevails.
If I die, he dies.
He's gonna, his words are going to begin, or bellow and echo as he says, this is becoming a problem. As one of the eye rays is going to again rear back in that same bluish cloud is going to form, drifting in your direction, Nuanen. You are going to have to do a wisdom saving throw.
That's higher than that is.
And you got the D4.
Ooh.
Oh, plus one in this though. I didn't realize that. A little bit helps. Wait, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 plus 5. So 5, 6, 7, 18.
18? Definitely saves!
Oh, it just
Again, you feel yourself almost succumbing to unconsciousness. However, you've seen this before, you are well trained, and you keep yourself from breathing in that air.
I plant my feet and just stare at it.
One of its eyes is staring right back.
We're having a staring
Your turn?
contest.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alythia, you are up. Something special on deck. After that, it's Dax and Grudj.
You're looking at the bard?
Oh, sorry.
Alright.
I think
currently-
No.
I don't know if you should be saying that. Come
I'm
on.
so glad we got that down.
Can you, if you were in a cloud? Because the fog is still on the edge of the room, right?
Actually, the fog dissipated with the pillar falling.
I say with enough force, that thing,
The whole room.
the
Gotcha.
whole room.
Timber.
Oh, everyone's still here.
Cool.
And if
Because
I'm-
that is a huge ass pillar.
Mhm.
And it's like stretching all the way across the room.
So Alythia's gonna like poke her head out from behind the pillar and like grab her dulcimer, and she's gonna look up at that thing and go, I hope these words hurt you. She's gonna like strum her dulcimer, and these like blue light daggers shoot into a cloud right at the top of its head, hopefully.
daggers?
What's the
Yep.
distance on that?
Cloud of daggers. It's 60 feet,
Oh!
and
Yeah.
it puts a
Oh
5
yeah, it's 30 feet down.
Yeah.
That'll work.
So
5 foot cube.
It has to make a save at the beginning, right?
I think it's initial damage, and then
It takes initial damage at the start of its turn, and yeah.
if it ends its turn or starts.
yeah,
it
the
starts its
creature
turn.
takes 44 slashing. I'm gonna cast it at
At the start of
third
the
level. Sorry, I'm gonna cast it at third level, so it's going to take 64 at the start of its turn.
Remember that.
Um,
Level before spell.
I think it says when it initially enters the space of the daggers as well.
Does it
And
say for the
then-
first time on a turn?
Can I read it, please?
Sorry.
Thank you. A creature takes 44 slashing damage when it enters the spell area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there.
First time on a turn, so you would deal damage right away.
Right. So that would be, of course, I have the wrong dice out. I need 64.
64.
You guys gotta talk to some other people.
3 here.
As we analyze all of them.
4.
Yeah. Like, you guys need to teach
I
each
need
other.
2 more D4 if anybody loves me. Come on, guys. Give her your dice.
How many more?
D4, 1.
Oh.
Sorry, he's got longer arms.
The spider.
My spider.
Gross.
They are all like, jeez. Okay, 2, 4, 6, plus 7 is 13.
13 points of self-esteem damage.
13 points of damage.
Yeah, self-esteem damage.
Ain't nobody resists that.
Imagine having like eye stalks and having your eyeballs
Blades begin to whir above its form, I guess. Head form.
Yeah, so just like just mean things like jerk, ugly, rude, you know.
I'll
Like,
say, as they begin to
Poor eyes.
slice into it, what was the damage type?
it is, I believe it's slashing. Yeah, it's slashing.
Slashing. You hear like it hit one of its flesh, like a knife, like a sword slicing through limbs, and you see one of its golden eye stalks begin to fall to the ground. As it sustained enough damage, and an eye stalk begins to fall. Slapping ground with a single
I did
thud.
something.
That is it initially.
And then I hide back behind the
Perfect.
pillar. End my turn.
Perfect. Sounds good. At the end of your turn, it is going to. Ooh, I haven't done this one yet.
And then it's its turn, yeah?
No.
Not yet.
Okay.
This is,
I'm sorry, I thought
legendary
its turn
action.
was right.
As it looks down to who can it see? Everybody.
Everybody but Dax.
Oh, got it.
So you're
Grudj, you fucked it up real bad.
I'm pretty
Nuanen
sure-
fucked it up real bad.
What?
I'm pretty sure it knows I'm the source of the fog.
What did it do?
I don't know if it cares or
Oh,
not, but
yeah.
It is going to send a ray down towards you. One is going to position itself back, and as it does, it gathers these spots of black. And a blackish purplish beam is going to send its way directly to you. I need for you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's what I thought. Alright.
I know you know what it is, but could you just entertain me with thinking
22.
that it's fresh and new? 22?
17 plus 3 plus 2.
Okay, sounds good.
I still take it.
You still take a shit ton of damage, for sure. Okay. Ouchie! Guess the eye stock, what is it?
Death ray.
Nope.
No?
it's the other bad one.
Oh, it's the self-esteem.
It's a self-esteem rank.
That would have hurt us all pretty bad.
I was like,
Literally
when it's its
35.
turn.
You're literally 35 feet away from me.
That
That's
can only be
35
the
points of
other
damage
direction.
halved. Yep. Which is
Would be
17 points of damage. It is necrotic, and you feel as the beat hits you squarely in the chest. Your skin begins to tighten and wither.
Ooh, that's not fun.
That's like with the dragon.
Kind of pushing yourself off to the side as the full brunt of it sails past you, hits the stairway behind. That is its legendary action. After that is its turn.
Slice!
Yes, it is.
Self-esteem damage!
Does it need to roll a save, or it's just there?
I think just because
Okay.
it's there and
It's
it
just
starts
there.
its turn in it.
Sounds good. Love to see it. Lovely gales. Great.
That's a lot better. That's a lot better.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15 points of damage. Heck yeah.
He did like 36 with his fireball.
As again, you just see this sort of splattering of blood happening above its head. It shrieks back, and with its turn, it is going to adjust its gaze, swinging it almost all the way around the room before it pulls up above the knives back to 60 feet in the air. And it's going to position itself. It's so 60 feet up.
You can kind of use this as like a sort
So
of a
he
guide.
gives
It's
us
10 feet bigger
this
than
back.
this. So it's 10 feet wider than this. So wherever you kind of want to try to place it.
Center of the room. It's going to catch pretty much everyone around the periphery.
He's just going up and looking straight down.
Yep.
So you could probably hit me.
Hold on, Grudj.
Yeah,
Yes.
everybody in
Everybody
there.
around.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
It's inside of the things again.
Inside
Inside
of
the
the-
pillars again.
Exactly.
Right.
Perfect.
But not.
With that,
Oh, and is
Oh
my
yeah, I'm outside the village.
this is gone then too?
It's
yes, for now.
Well,
suppressed.
it's suppressed, so it's still there.
Yeah,
I just can't do anything.
Yeah, as long as you maintain.
I will also say that your
concentration
cloud of
of it.
daggers is now suppressed as well, as it dissipates in the air. Above it,
It's okay, I couldn't take it either.
But remember, you're concentrating on it because if it ever moves its eye, it'll come back from the same spot.
Okay.
And just point of order, spiritual weapon is not concentrated.
looking down, it is going to say, yes, it's not.
That makes it
It is going to say, sorry, I lost my train of thought. There it is.
Believe me, I can make you all kings if you fight amongst yourselves. Know the strength of what I'm capable of.
As it's going to send at the same time, again, 3 beams down to the ground. One is going to be aimed for... What we got? We got a whole party mix here. So, you're a meanie. You've been mean. You're a meanie. You've been mean. You've been kind of mean. You've been kind of mean. Dax nowhere in sight, and you're nowhere in sight. I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a D4. We're doing it 3 times. Sorry, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Valencia's got 1. She got the first one.
What do I get?
Grudj
What do I
got
get?
the
What you got for
second
me?
one.
Give me that necrotic, dammy, baby.
And then the third one, if I can get it to go to anyone other than those, is going to be Nuanen. The first beam.
First beam, what would you like from me?
As it positions itself back,
Where?
I'm going to need for you to make another dexterity saving throw as you see that sickening green or yellow light again begin to try and pierce you and lock you in place. The second one is going to gather this blackened cloud of shifting and cackling mouths. As it sends its way like a shadow towards you, it's going to wash the ground that you're stepping in. I need for you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And then for you, Nuanen, I need for you to make a wisdom saving throw as that same bluish cloud drifts its way towards you for the 3rd time in a row.
13.
13 does fail as you are now under the effects of the fear condition. You are afraid. You cannot move willingly towards it. You got the gist.
Is it like bad fear?
What was
where you have to
yours?
use your action to dash away from it?
22.
Sounds good. Again, you're able to dodge out of the way as the beam hits the pillar behind you.
Cool. I do a
Cool.
cool limbo swerve.
16?
Go on my knees.
That just hit, or that just beats. It meets, so it beats. You're starting to feel wary as all of these strikes of the same things are getting to your subconscious, and you're kind of feeling like, whew, you guys need to make a move, or this could end badly. That is its 3 beams, and it has adjusted its sight. It has set its piece. That is its turn. At the end of its turn, it is going to have a legendary action. It's going to send another beam out. This one is going to go towards Valenccya.
I can't help it.
I'm glad it's targeting
This
you.
one, unlike the others, is going to gather a straight, blackened point. It is going to anchor back, and when it releases, you see this almost flare like fire, deeper than fire, in a red that lends itself directly to black. It's going to hit the ground, and you are going to need to make a dexterity saving throw, ma'am.
Stop asking for dex saves. I'm not good.
Can we switch? I'm on the deck.
Oh!
14.
Does not save.
I'm gonna give you a plus.
That's gonna
I'm gonna
hurt.
use my reaction to give her a +5.
What is that feature?
Flash of genius. As I tell her to duck.
Genius.
I'm staring straight at it when I look at Peter and I go.
And you can do that.
I can do it 3 more times as a reaction.
Yeah, sounds good. And you can do this other thing.
Yes.
Gotcha. Sounds
Oh,
good.
yeah.
I believe you take half as much though.
Peter's the best.
No, it doesn't say. Sounds good. With your friend telling you to duck, you do so, and the remains of the pillar behind you explode in a just rubble everywhere. They shoot out, and you see behind you a crater that digs 5 feet deep into the ground.
HP to everyone. 6 seconds.
That is the legendary second legendary action.
Whoa.
Dax, you are up after that, and then Grudj is after that.
Okay, I am not in a good space here. Well, first I'm going to use my strength to try
Your
to
action.
Yeah, my action to try to get out of it.
Sound good? Roll your strength then, or your athletics or dexterity. Check.
That is a. Where's athletics? Oh, who's the other? 17.
17 saves as you're able to break through from the wall.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else I can do. So, let's see. I will. Everything's effed up. Oh. Yeah. So I'm just going to. There's no pillar there anymore.
No, it's
No,
just rubble.
yeah, it's not.
Rubble in a hole.
I'm just
Rubble in a
running
hole.
in the darkness,
In a hole.
not saying.
It's been washed.
Yeah.
Oh, it hasn't
You
been
can
your turn
see-
again?
No, it hasn't been my turn yet.
My pillar.
Coming
kinda
up
went.
now.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna run to here. Well, yeah.
It's not concentration, is it?
Yeah, I've been concentrating this whole time.
Oh, it's suppressed current. You're under the anti-magic field.
That makes, yeah.
That makes sense.
My turn's over. I'm just gonna run to there.
So wait.
Okay, sounds good. Are you? You're within its life.
Pillar.
Right?
No, because its light is in the pillars,
Okay.
It's in the central.
so I'm just out.
Perfect.
But everyone else is in, so I can't cast any spells.
That's your turn.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. What was my second legendary action, right? I'm gonna do a third one. Gotcha.
Yep.
Ooh, interesting. How do I describe this? I'll say it's one of the eye stalks nearest you pulls back. It has this sort of like purplish gravitational energy that shifts around it before the beam almost sluggishly shoots and then poof, impacts the ground. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alrighty. Jesus Christ. Yeah, not even worth telling you number.
Sounds good. Your speed is currently halved for 1 minute, and you cannot take reactions, and you can either take an action or a bonus action on your turn as you are under the effects of the slow.
Alright, my speed is halved, and I can only take a bonus action or action.
Correct, and you don't have any reactions.
What if you move into the anti-magic?
For a minute.
Yep.
Yes. I believe at the end of your turn you can attempt to save. And it'll
Is
be
it-
one of the things that you're affected by.
Is it a
because you are
magic?
feared and what?
How does it work if you're in the magic
The
cone?
thing is I'm pretty sure that the effects that the beholder places on
Okay,
you
so
are
yes,
exempt from its own
overarching
ability.
things.
Yes.
The rays are exempt from the anti-magic field. That's just how it operates. It is a creature of its own creation. It is an abomination.
It is an abomination.
So you are under the effects of fear and slow at this point.
Good.
That's its last legendary action. Right before your turn, Grudj, you are up.
Alright. I'm going to 5, 10, 15 out of the magic cone. I am going to send another 4th level fireball.
You can see it.
Oh, that's true.
The room hasn't filled. That's why.
That's true. In that case, I will change what I'm doing. I will cast a 5th level summon elemental and go earth. And I would like that elemental spirit to appear right above it and drop.
Gonna try and grab it.
And try to grapple it to the ground.
Okay.
Duck beer.
I'm out of the way, mostly.
Mostly.
How is an earth one? How heavy are they?
Up to 60,000 pounds.
What?
Because I think it's a large
How many
creature,
do you
right?
Yep.
So it's like, imagine a 10-foot cube made out of rock.
And that just dropped on it. It also gets, and it's gonna make 2 slam attacks as well.
Or does it have to grapple?
I mean, yeah, that's a good question. I'm just dropping it on it, but.
Point of contention.
Space I can see.
Right. I'm trying to work out. Because you moved 15 feet, but did you have to curve around that? No, because you weren't.
No.
What's the range number?
Let me go check that. That's a good point. Oh, 90 feet.
That's close.
You're at an angle at 60 feet in the air.
Are you 30?
Yeah, I mean, I hit 90 feet.
It's exactly 90.
30,
So
60?
it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's 30 feet away.
Well, you're
60
trying to
feet
drop it above it, right?
Yeah,
It's a
placing it
large
just above
creature.
it.
Okay, sounds good! So what is it doing?
It is dropping onto it, and I'm going to try to have it grapple onto the creature.
Okay, a grapple is a contested strength check.
Yep.
It does have to be same size or one below, I believe.
Yeah.
I think it can be
It's a
one
large
bigger
creature.
or
Sounds good.
yeah, within one size.
Lovely.
This is the earth elemental music.
That's okay. It'll just be a meteor.
It's a 10.
15. For its first one, right? It's one of its
Yep.
attacks.
One of its attacks.
Sounds
Does
good.
it have time to make another
How-
one? Oh, it's way
How
down
tall
to the
are
ground.
how tall
How
are these
tall are
elementals? Just out of curiosity.
They're a large creature.
I would say
How
between
tall is
10
that?
and 15 feet.
Okay, I need to look up grappling. Lots of stuff in this one,
Grappling?
guys.
I can read grappled creatures.
If it does get another one, it would be a 22.
You can contest it with dexterity.
Right, but I think grapple takes the place of all of your attacks.
That's what I'm kind of
all at
thinking too.
once. It's your action to grapple rather than replacing the attack.
I don't remember.
I feel like that's why it's hard to so hard.
I always thought it was like a one-tap replacement thing.
I do
I
too.
think you could use your net.
It says, if you are able to make multiple attacks, the attack action, this attack replaces one of them.
Oh.
There's something to be said about monsters and their ability to grapple because of the fact that it's a special attack and it's not a human creature and thus isn't capable of grappling. I don't know. For the sake of this, it's cool as hell. Sure.
Alright.
Yeah.
He's
I
grabbed
rolled a
on.
15, so
22.
yeah, I know.
You rolled 2 15s.
Yeah. I will say it has grappled it. Its speed is 0. It is a big rock. I'll say with the sheer weight of the creature, it'll drag it 10 feet down. This is a giant golden beholder. It is also very heavy.
Yes.
So it's now 20 feet. Its radius has shrunk a little bit.
50 feet, right?
50. Well, no.
Because it was 60
40.
feet up.
Oh yes, 50 feet. 50 feet.
Alright.
So it's a 50-foot radius. Sounds
Oh, mine's out of
good.
range of it now.
There's our boy. Save us, Uldon.
No, my boy.
My boy!
None of that secretary.
Perfect. Is that your turn?
So it's Still, it's 50 feet.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, with that, we are going back to the top of the round. Since it's a fresh top of the round, I think this is a great place for us to take a break. I have to go to the bathroom.
I also.
It's also 6
I also have to go to that.
Cool. So I'm gonna pause here, and then we'll be back in a little bit. Okay.
So you're now concentrating on big elemental.
And we are back.
Dun dun dun!
Alright, thank you so much for sticking through the break. Grudge, at the end of your turn, you can make the saving throws for both fear and for the slow.
And those are respectively what?
Dexterity for slow, fear is a wisdom.
Alrighty. For dexterity, new. That is a 7 total.
Sounds
And
good.
for wisdom, 17.
17 just saves.
Yeah.
It saves, yeah. One of them.
Which one is that?
Just saves.
That's
So the fear. You are no longer afraid of the creature.
Fear.
As your friend is
Alrighty.
pulling it down to the ground for
It's
you.
this giant stone creature.
However, you still are slow. You feel your body lethargic.
Yep.
Alright, back to the top of the round. Let me see what we got here.
And it's down 50 feet, right?
Down to 10
It's down
feet.
250 feet.
It's down to 50 feet.
It is at 50 feet currently in the air. It has a 50
Yes.
foot radius around it.
Is this correct?
It's not really correct. You can
It's in the
shift it
air.
on its side. It's 50 feet. Just
Oh.
remember that.
5,
Sounds
10,
great.
15, 25.
Oh.
25.
However, I will say
Does it have another eye?
Oh yeah, on this one.
the 50-foot square with the most amount of people, which it seems like if I can get everybody in that quadrant, that back quadrant,
I think we
the entire terrain begins to jiggle and shake as that same sort of doughy, slimy sensation from the room you were previously in begins to take hold. The surface becomes slick with slime, and that entire area is now difficult terrain, quartering or halving your movement respectively. Yes,
It has to pick between Uldan and me.
you.
Because we're like perfect.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
This area is less concerned about if it can get all of that. So 50-foot square, by the way,
We have that?
of everyone.
We don't have it.
Just keep in mind that that is up. All of your movements is now halved. That is the action at the beginning of the initiative order.
Well, I think it's going to get crushed too.
Yeah. If it's going to get grudged, just use that.
Here. One more. Yeah. It might get all done too.
No, it's not quite.
Not quite? No, okay.
Is that permanent? I don't know what my voice went with.
Can someone grab the back corner? 50, I came in like 40. Oh, that's right.
No. Oh
You're right.
yeah,
I
Diddy
counted
doesn't.
wrong.
It wasn't. It's got to pick either Peter or
Oh yes, it
Grudge.
does. I'm just fucking. blind.
Okay.
I'm in the air, so it's probably going to
Okay.
I think you
For some reason, that
Okay.
looks like it's in a different row to me right here. That's so odd.
Okay.
Oh.
At the top of the round, it is Peter. You're currently still suppressed under that anti-magic field. Your smoke guy has dissipated in the time since because of the suppression. What's up? What's going on?
Would I know if I left? Would that give it enough time to fill the room again?
I don't know how it works.
Well, it is homebrew, so it's kind of like a work in progress.
Does it happen at the start of your turn? Does it say that?
It doesn't. But if I was to use something that is similar, the ever smoking bottle does something where it
What's fog cloud say?
fog doesn't produce like over.
So ever smoking bottle will probably be the closest. What does it say?
Ever smoking bottle is when it's open, it's 60 feet, and every turn after that, it grows.
At what time?
At Like how much, or
At what point in the turn? Is it at the end of the turn?
As
At the
soon
beginning
as
of
it's
the turn?
open.
it's opened 60 feet, and then so like for the slime, like if I left, it could be 30 feet, and then
Okay.
5 feet every turn after that, or
Well,
10 feet every turn.
What I'm
after
saying is, does it happen right at the beginning of the turn, or does it happen at the end of the turn, or is it something you choose? Because if it's an ever-smoking bottle, does it happen right away at the beginning?
that. Let me.
It happens as soon as it opens.
Right.
Right,
So
but if
I
he's
would-
saying
as
that
soon as
it's
the slime is back,
repopulating.
it would again.
Right. Well,
At least that's my understanding of ever smoking bottle.
Smoke leaks from the lead stopper's mouth of the bottle, which weighs 1 pound. You can use an action to remove the stopper. A cloud of thick smoke pours out in a 60-foot radius from the bottle. The cloud's area is heavily obscured. Each minute the bottle remains open within the cloud, the radius increases by 10 feet.
yeah, this is not
reaches. Right, it's not exactly the same.
But the language of the spell you wrote is that it is 60 feet.
I'm gonna say, for the sake of brevity, let's either do it at the uptake of the turn.
Okay.
So at the beginning of the turn.
I am going to. Well, if I got sight, then there is something I can do. Nuanen? You wanna fight it?
Duh.
I'm gonna fly out of the cone.
Where are you going?
5. Where's the 2 shots here? 5. 10. Is that enough? I'll just kind of fly around that little open area. I am going to do something I did earlier in the same day. As I take out some little putty things, I break it up into 2, and I send one right above the beholder, and I send another one to you. And it forms a circle on the ground, and then it kind of engulfs you.
Does it have a limitation on size?
How
Would it be the same size?
until it's my turn.
You're using that transposition spell, right?
Yep, I'm using it to move Nuanen to the beholder.
Nuanen's in the gaze.
If
5, 10, 15, 20. Yep, she's within the gaze. You can't cast it on her.
You can hold to cast, but
Yeah, it wouldn't do me any good, I don't think. Okay, maybe I won't do that. Okay. I guess if it's not gonna help, because I won't be able to even do it. I'm just gonna fly up. So I'm 10 feet in the air. If I go, it'll be 40 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna fly up to 40 feet.
okay, so you're 10 feet below it, right?
Yep, kind of off to the side.
As you approach, you see the eye growing ever larger. You can see the speckles of gold striated within its iris.
Now I'm gonna hit it with a ray of sickness.
Make it puke.
You're
Make it puke.
from its eye.
so are you
Did
still
I-
within its radius of its anti-magic field?
Did I fly out of it because I'm close enough, or does it like
It
square off and
it
then go
emanates
down?
straight from it. So it's like 5 feet around it,
Yes.
to 10 feet, to more.
Yes, he would be out of range.
Okay, sounds good.
So he's looking straight.
It's looking straight
That's
down.
a-
Isn't it like
okay,
this?
okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, so we like
So if you got
we do like
yeah
a
to the
cone.
side of it, you could maybe.
So
Okay.
5, 10. I'm 10 over and 10 under. So
The higher
Yeah,
it goes,
it
the
would
closer
be-
you
You'd be
get
out
to
of
it.
range.
No, 10 under and 10 over would mean that you're within the cone, right? Because it's 10 at that point.
Okay.
It's 5 feet from where it is, 10 feet underneath 10 feet, and then it goes down respectively.
And it's like
So
it's like a cone.
That's fine.
It's like
I'll end my
that.
turn then.
that's good. Let's do this.
I flew 30 feet. I was 10 feet in the air.
Right.
Action? Bonus action?
Um,
You can use your dash if you need to.
yeah, I'll shoot it. Okay.
Shoot it.
With your gun,
Yeah.
Sounds
Shooting
good.
my gun.
keep in
Shoot
mind
it.
your misfire chance.
A sexy wing.
He rolled an 18.
That's what I could do. That's
The
bard.
Where the heck is my
I
gun?
would like to seduce the beholder. Consensually.
Consensually, if it's in it.
It's my
If it's into it.
Jesus.
That's a hit.
26.
Definitely hits. Roll damage.
It's just lonely. It's been up there for a long time.
9 plus 4 is 13 points of piercing.
No one should
Oh,
take it
go.
off.
Hey, it's something.
It
You
is.
have to watch the tape,
Alright,
of course.
is it your turn?
Can't use spells, I'll just use a gun. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Or I'm gone wrong. I'm over here like kind of writing it down. Fanfiction.com.
After your turn, it is going to say,
Minions, come to me!
No!
as with its legendary action, it's going to shoot an eye ray. It's going to shoot it down at you, Peter. You shot it with a gun.
You shot it with a gun. You, Peter, you shot it with a gun.
I did. I used my gun to shoot.
And you should make a Constitution saving throw, please. Thank you so much.
Oh,
As a
hi,
yellowish
Peter.
beam from its eye shoots right down towards you.
Coxity?
I am.
Oh,
What is it? Give it to me straight.
That's
Give it to
unfortunate.
me a little
Yeah,
bit,
I can't.
actually.
I can't. Oh, I got inspiration.
Roll again. Hopefully it's not worse.
It is
Woo!
not.
22.
Yeah!
Nice.
Lovely, as you keep yourself from being paralyzed. However,
I'm a
at
little
that
high in
point,
the air for that.
you all hear a snarling howl, and from outside the doorway,
Clover?
right at the front, breaking through the wood itself, is another creature. This a grotesque
It's
individual.
not actually that big.
Wolf-like.
Right
Oh,
here.
wrong way. The other one. Oh, sorry.
shitty.
Wolf-like and feral with sort of this blackened ichor, matting its fur, its yellowed eyes, the same of its venerant, bursts into the hallway or into this interior space and begins to survey the room. It looks up at its
That I can fight.
creature before. Ooh, it's got a lot of speed. It's going to sniff at the air, trying to smell anyone who's injured. Who has less hit points right now, or has lost hit points?
In this battle or this week?
In this battle.
Well,
Well,
it's
I
not,
mean,
it's
this
not
day-
just in
this
this battle.
currently
It's just
is
what
bleeding.
is your hit
So
point?
have you lost hit points today?
Earlier today I did, yes.
Okay, good. So there's 3 of you, right?
No.
Me too.
4?
Yeah.
Sounds good. And you're close, right?
Well, I
There's
still
two
got
other
14
closest.
10.
Odd, even. Odd, even.
Wait, why mine?
Odd. It's coming to you.
Oh no.
Well,
As it
Dawn can
begins to
save her, though.
to
Seduce?
hit the ground, its front paws, like almost near humanoid before it bounds in your direction. It is going to curve around the corner, and as it does so, it is going to.
I'm sorry, this is a creature, this is not humanoid in any way,
This is a
shape, or form.
creature. Yes, it is a creature for sure. 100% a creature.
Clearly I picked the wrong spells.
One second, I'm just looking at something here.
Just like a little flame for my prestidigitation,
For, like,
like
a
that's what I
cigarette.
got, yeah.
It is going to pull out its claws, wicked and long. It's going to begin to try and strike you. The first one.
I'm
I
still
have
slowed.
the 2 AC plus 2.
I'm still slowed.
Yeah, we're all slow.
We do.
Or no, no, yeah, you're slow, but
I'm
terrain.
18 to hit.
Piss garbage.
Yeah, it is.
Sounds good.
Can you concentrate on that spell? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, I got it anyway.
That is 6 points of slashing damage to you, and as it rakes across you, its mouth is going to get close and is going to take a bite
Oh,
attack.
that's the
Whoa.
problematic one.
Is this one? Can we?
You're too far away.
That is a 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. 'cause
Question
I can't get her
good.
thing. Yeah.
Question to clarify: I'm in the.
You are.
Yep.
What's that thing saying?
So that's
I did not hit her,
It's
but
30
yeah.
foot from.
No, it's the white thing that's on it.
I'm concentrating to give her an AC boost, but it's
But
negating
she's
my
not-
AC boost.
yeah.
It's because I'm. It would work.
Yeah.
11 points of piercing damage as it bites into your side and rakes its teeth across your flesh, pulling back and howling up to the room as you all, it echoes against the walls. You can all hear it plain as day. You can also hear sort of like, I believe Dax, Grudj, Uldan, people near the back can hear a flapping in the distance. That is its turn. After that is Uldan.
Nobody
seeing
worry.
this.
Laughing is just me. It's the same noise that I make.
It sounds much larger.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't sound big. It's just like me.
It does not sound big.
It does not sound big.
Maybe if we kill Mommy, all of the babies will stop fighting.
Maybe. What happens if it doesn't though?
Well,
The alternative is death.
I mean, we could all just die.
Do you want to die today?
I mean, no, but like, it's an option.
This is not how my story.
we're gonna continue to say and dodge all the attacks until we're all dead.
Yeah, and then I'll walk over your dead body. Choosing only one and choosing repeat.
I don't even. I lost my third level spell. I don't even.
Okay, sounds good. Is there 30 feet of space between Uldan and you, Alythia?
Is there 30?
10, 15.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's going to begin to run with a speed you haven't seen yet. With his cloak's flapping
Wrong
behind
guy,
him.
but
He's going to reach out his hand and say, "Grab it if you want to." As he approaches, are you willing?
Yeah!
Sounds good. He's going to grab your hand and with a boom crack, he is going to teleport back to the stairs with you, casting a 5th level. No, yeah, 5th
All the way
level.
there.
Thunder step as he goes.
How far can he go?
We're on the stairs.
30 feet back. So he's going to try and
just
do
basically
exactly where he goes.
And it's also going to be out of the.
All
Yeah, if he can,
Yeah,
he'll
so
teleport
it'd
up
be
the
like-
stairs a little bit.
So if you're doing 30 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. Perfect. Both of them will come back, and that is 5d12 to the creature when he's making con
Whoa.
save. All right, let's do that con save
Gotta
real
love
quick.
that
That's an
spell.
18. Wow, he saved. Oh,
You
great.
say.
Okay, wonderful. And then 5d10. All right.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh,
2, 6, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 28, 20, 10, 30. So 30 divided by 2 is 15. It does a bunch of damage as the creature orients itself back up.
Showing up to the fight, baby.
Sounds good. That is Uldan's turn. After Uldan, the creature is going to loose another eye ray. This one, I'm just going to pull a little Yahtzee. So who's all near me?
It's just me.
Well, there's you, and then there's the
Closest.
2 on the ground. There's Grudj over there.
I can be
There's
seen.
There's those two.
I'm
He's got a full.
I was like, can everyone be seen now?
Yeah, he's got a full option of any.
Currently, the fog is not active.
Got it. I've got Pythagorean's theorem up on my phone if we need to do it.
He's not a big fan of you. And now that he can see you.
All of y'all.
Words hurt, Alythia.
I know! That's why I did it!
Alythia, I need for you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh no, wisdom!
Does
As again,
Uldan
sort of like
have
a
an
blackened,
aura?
smoked beam of
Uldan?
cackling.
Is Uldan a paladin of any kind? I just
No.
want to do it.
He's actually a very familiar individual. Very familiar class and subclass to all of you.
Yeah.
So, his, like, gaze, is it still, like, down?
It is.
I'm so sorry, my
It's
brain's
like this
panicking.
whole area.
Wisdom
Wisdom
saving
saving
throw.
throw, lady,
I
please.
think
Thank you
it's
so
gonna
much.
go, like,
with that.
It's
Please don't fail me.
like 10 feet bigger than this, I think.
Nat 20 for a 22.
Oh, yeah. You are not going to be afraid, not to this creature, not to the last creature
No.
you were afraid of.
I ain't afraid of nobody.
You
Yeah.
take the whole beam and are impervious to its effects.
Yes.
After that, though, it is going to be Valenccya and then Nuanen. After that.
Alright. Alright, now. Alright. Here we go.
I mean,
There
it's
you go.
only
Alright.
for beholders, really.
It's true.
Okay. So,
I don't
describe to me how I can get out of this anti-magic area.
Oh, it's just half
Is it-
movement. It's difficult terrain.
No.
Oh, the
On the
anti.
gaze.
Oh, it's 50 feet total.
So if I
So
go like
another 10.
back,
Yeah.
You have to go back like
5, 10.
Well, it's 20 feet of movement. but
You
yes.
can move
20.
diagonally too. So.
Oh,
Because you're in
okay.
difficult terrain.
Okay,
Mhm.
but now that I'm here and I'm out of the circle,
yes.
my broom fucking works.
It does.
Can I go 50 up?
You can.
You need
Those are
2.5 essentially.
2.5.
Two.
There's
That's
one
so-
under
Well,
the thing.
Oh, here's
we
one.
can say he's 50 feet. and
Okay.
We'll just
There's
do
also
that.
more over here. I can
Okay,
probably
you're
grab,
also
No,
I'm
you're
40
50.
50,
feet.
so.
I almost picked them all. Sorry, bro.
You had to say it as your bonus action.
No, the broom is a free action. I think I've been on
To say that to activate
Oh.
it, I
It
thought
was
it was a bonus
suppressed.
action.
It was
It was
suppressed
suppressed, not
before,
off.
so it is
Yeah.
still active. It just
Oh, I
needed
didn't
to-
realize she had activated it.
Yeah,
already.
she activated it in the
Okay.
kitchen.
I think I live on the broom. I don't
That's-
think I walk anywhere.
I wouldn't
It's not
either.
I like side saddle, gently float above the ground. It's just my paladin.
Sounds good. You have 50 feet in the air, getting
yeah.
close, or getting just essentially
Yeah.
high distance with it.
Yeah, and then
It's gonna look at you when you're gonna fall.
shut up, Peter. Shut the fuck up, Peter.
The truth hurts.
The truth hurts. I'm gonna keep it at a delicate 40. And
I
Do whatever you
was,
feel comfortable with.
okay. I use my bonus action to do a 3rd level smite. That I
Okay.
really hope hits.
What is it?
I hope doesn't go off.
She's a regular smite.
No. It's blinding smite.
Okay, are you able to clear the distance?
Oh. But I can hit. Can't I? If I just throw it.
If you get in melee
It has
range.
to be
Yeah, it has to be melee to smite, love.
Oh.
I don't know how it all works.
Oh, it does. I thought I
Honestly,
could throw
there's a
something.
lot of
That's okay. Oh, fuck.
I'm like-
I don't do blinding smite. I really do, but it doesn't.
Do you not know the spell?
No. Sorry, it's my first
It's
3rd
okay.
level
You
time.
get with melee.
I don't think I can. That's all my movement. I can use my. Can I use my
Yeah,
dash?
didn't you? Yeah, dash.
Yeah, you can use your action to dash for sure.
That too.
It'll definitely be paying attention to you if you're going to it to punch it.
Can I get like? Cause it's like this, right?
Yeah.
Can I get like?
I don't know how we gotta hold it like that so that I understand how it looks.
I have to understand. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I jump on top of this motherfucker with a misty step.
Oh,
There's also you're sharing that space with an elemental.
That's so fun. Okay.
Hey, cutie! I think as it's grappling, I just go in between its legs. I'm like,
No. Okay. I love this. Inspiration to you. However, I will give it a dexterity saving
Wait.
throw.
caveat. Can
Yeah.
I make like a
Are you
persuasion?
jumping off the broom?
It's like a
No.
bring the broom with.
Yeah,
okay,
because it's a possession. It's not like, oh,
What
my
are you
armor
saying?
falls off
What
and
are
I
you
miss and
saying?
stuff. Woo! So I jump on top of the thing and I swing down. Yeah, and I'm trying to just persuade, if I can, the earth elemental. I just give him like a good, like, hey. And then continue attacking the
No.
thing. I'm
One
trying to be
second here.
allies with
One moment.
It's
You're jumping
my
onto a
future.
levitating creature
Yep.
who's bleeding and spinning
Yep.
while an elemental is
Okay.
dragging it to the earth. I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage to hold on.
Does it help if I'm sitting side saddle on the broom?
I'll say yeah, it neutralizes things. So just make a dexterity saving throw. The DC is 20.
21.
Damn it.
Slightly blood, you are able to evoke the calamity. Leave your arm underneath one of the fists as you have an action. to wow.
It's a good thing you participated in the Neverwinter Rodeo.
Okay, sounds good.
As you
Dirty 20.
To hit?
Yes.
Hits!
7 slashing damage.
Perfect.
Oh, I might if I crit, baby, if I crit. 17 plus 9. 26 to hit on the second one.
For sure.
I slash again. And this one I will crit on. Or I would love to crit on this one. No, I'll Divine Smite on this one.
Okay.
So it's 10 slashing damage.
Does that require anything, or is it just a
It
reaction?
blows a smell
Smell slot.
A smell slot.
Standard
It really
smites are
snapped
just
that.
a spell
Smelly
slot.
So it'll be Divine Smite for 2d6.
I mean, if you were like lighting this dark creature on fire, it might be kind of smelly.
I'm sure it does smell.
2d6 for first level. I'm just doing your first.
It is made of gold, so maybe it tries to stay clean. I don't know.
Damn.
Oh, that's nice.
Real gold, like money gold.
I'm not sure if it's money gold or if it's like armor gold.
Why are my dice blank? That's so chaotic.
What is
8 radiant.
8 points of radiant damage?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then I think I just try to get most of my weight back on the broom, so in case this thing flings me across the room, I'll at least be on the broom.
Both of your strikes slice into its now exposed flesh due to the barrage of damage it has sustained earlier. You do glint off of some of the exposed scales, however, it does recoil, as it is not having a fun time, grappling with like 3 creatures up in the air. Doing
It's a party,
substantial amount of damage. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I think that is every possible thing I got in my paladin bag of tricks. Let's go.
Okay.
Anybody next?
At the end of your turn,
You want
one
it.
of the eye stalks is going to turn towards you.
Super duper. Super
Of
duper.
course.
It's not gonna go for Grudge? The one
Super
with the
duper.
elemental?
No, it doesn't
No.
know. It's an
It's
eye
not.
stalk. It's not.
Huh?
It's not thinking clearly.
No, clearly not.
I like
It's
to
going
think
to rear
the one
back
right
that sort of
near it.
sickening green energy again that you had seen
There's a lot of people
completely
harassing it at the moment.
disintegrate
There's so many
the
targets.
ground beneath it. And as
Yeah.
it sends its beam up towards the ceiling, trying to cross paths with you, and you can make a dexterity saving throw.
Ah. I don't know if that helped or hurt me.
Did your invisible dice roll you a good number?
I would like to use my second inspiration.
Use it well. Use it very well.
Wow.
Was it good the second time?
Oh, it was so good. 27 to save.
That saves. As you dodge out of the way with the broom, again it impacts the ceiling, crumbling, what am I trying to say? Ashifying
Oh, thank God it
the
didn't hit my
stone,
room.
and with the lax area, a few stones begin to drop to the ground.
Sorry.
That is your turn and its legendary action. Next up is Nuanen, and then after that is Alythia, and then something special.
I'll go back because I was reading. Give me a summary of what you just did.
So I
Crazy
Do the
shit.
fairy attack twice.
I ran back so I could get out of the magic tunnel, zoom up on the broom to get up there, attack twice, and that's it. Second
So it's a
attack.
double movement on difficult terrain.
Unless you have something to negate that, which I don't. I don't know where oh, shit balls. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But you can move 4 squares.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 40 movement,
Dang it.
which is just 20.
You also move.
You have 45.
Okay. I'm gonna move right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna attack this pillar.
Love to see it, girls.
I
Try
love
it
this
out.
minigame.
And I just used a reckless on the first one.
Cry.
Great.
You should try to grab this one.
I
Swing it.
love
Grapple
it.
the pillar.
Yeah, like Hercules.
This is great.
It works! and she can't get up.
Oh, of course. No, it's so
Well,
cool.
while she's rolling, I have a
I have
clarifying
to say,
question about
This
the
is the
structure
wildest.
Yeah.
of the stairs.
Uh-huh.
It has railings. Okay.
Yeah.
What
For safety.
are they?
wait, so
Are
then
they
the advantage,
stone? Are they
They
metal?
are stone.
Are they thick enough that I would have partial cover if I like hid?
Okay.
You're
They're
behind
very
us.
sort
I
of
like
latticed. I would say that there's a lot of see-through parts, and unless you're this thin, they will be able to see you through the glass.
Sure.
I can't see your delicate wrists.
I guess less of like I don't want to be invisible. I guess I want
A +1.
to not get hit. Or not get hit
Hard
as
to do that.
easily.
It's hard to do that on the
Yeah,
surface.
I see that. Okay, alright, continue.
25 to hit.
Yeah, definitely hits. Roll that damage. You're still within the anti-magic field, so do not add the +1 or the fire damage. Just so you know.
Oh. That makes sense.
Oh wait, that's not the right thing. That is not the right
Just a
thing.
d20. 19 damage, please.
Dice are funny.
But it's -1. So 13.
Oh wait. No, I don't get to use this on that. So yeah, it's just 13 then.
13 points of damage.
Yes.
Sounds good. Roll your second attack. As again, that's just strong stone against your axe starts deadening the blade just a little bit each
No,
time.
it's not.
What was the second one?
Natural 20.
That's
So
Again!
30 is
Total repeat of the thing that happened. Roll your damage.
Can I just say, would you have like advantage on pillars
Technically,
for
it
the
was-
rest of the session?
Technically it was 33.
Now that she knows exactly the sweet spot, yeah.
Just throw it
That's
around.
11.
Have you considered a career in masonry?
20.
Okay, so 11 plus 6 minus 1.
Yeah,
so
that's
it'll be-
22
Woo!
plus 5.
No, the damage.
Yeah, I know. Did you roll an 11 on the
D12.
D12? So
Yes.
that's 22
Plus
plus 5 because you double the dice roll.
Oh, right, yeah, so I rolled an 11.
Bye-bye.
What he said.
Sounds good. How much does it
27 damage.
27 and I
Loudly good. Okay,
fucking
great.
mad.
Okay. Describe this to me, please. I just need to know. Swinging back for the second hit. Going for that same place with deadly precision.
I would like to. She takes a step back and looks at it, and she does like the swinging it around in a
Swing the
circle
wind.
a couple of times.
Like a shot.
Crack!
Yeah, like
With just a thunderous boom that echoes across the whole
and just
hall.
screams as she
Unsettling
does
the
it.
dust from the ground. The pillar completely buckles right away, causing it to begin to fall. In your turn,
Very
I'm going to have you make a dexterity saving throw as it's falling in your direction. However, it is also going to fall in the direction of Valenccya, the Beholder, and your thing. So I need you all to make dex saves, please.
Valenccya, the Beholder, and an Earth Element.
I rolled a net 20!
I got
Earth Elemental have to roll to hang on or roll to avoid, because it's not going to be able to like move out of the way.
DM, I'm going to give myself disadvantage. I'm dealing with a lot right now.
Yeah, you got 2.
I got
Yeah.
a 17.
I got a 4.
Oh,
17?
Yes.
Completely missed my trade, but that was a 15.
And I just shout,
It
move!
just meets. I will have you roll 66 again of damage.
21. I think I just push off
Yeah.
the top.
66.
Roll
66 of damage.
That's amazing.
And
Just
you
kick
are
off the
safe.
top of it.
You are safe. Nuanen is safe. You all take half damage.
Cool.
You as well. Yes.
Okay, alright.
Oh, no.
10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
21 points of damage.
Oh,
It feels so
she
sweet.
is pissed and
As the
really
second
so
pillar
sweet.
falls, just shaking the earth underneath it, it again scrapes this creature on the side, knocking it sideways. Your elemental gripping on for dear life, causing it to almost do like a gravitational swirl in place. As it is dancing with death at this point. You narrowly escape it. However, as
Crashes in
this
the
calamity
ceiling.
is happening, you do manage to get hit by a few of its eye stalks.
Oh.
Like just thunder damage.
Ow! Ow!
I need you guys to take half damage.
Yep.
Sorry, your elemental,
Oh wait, 11.
you and you, which is 11 damage,
Oh,
I believe. Well, it's
okay,
21, so just 10.
10.
10 points of damage. Bludgeoning
Which
damage.
means I had.
Oh, he has resistance to that.
I had 14.
Oh no, it's piercing and slashing. Never mind.
14 minus. I have 14.
Good to know. Love it. Alright.
It's Earth. It's fine. It's fine.
Nuanen, anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I have no idea.
Um, I moved.
Bludgeoning would be first base. I do have a punch her.
No, that's it.
It doesn't work well.
Sounds good.
That's usually how you break rocks, right?
True.
After your turn,
This is going well for me.
And is it
it is going to say, "Why won't you sleep?" And it's going to send another one of its sort of bluish rays down towards you. I need to make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, wait, is it a wisdom? Yes, it is. There's a lot of
It's
saving throws.
it's just advantage against being charmed and magic can make you asleep. Or yeah. But anyway,
Magic.
Immune to sleep.
you said wisdom?
Yes.
You can't be put to sleep as an elf, I guess, is the general
Wait, I can use this
There are
too.
things
I can use this too. Am I
beyond
still
your
30 feet?
comprehension, folks. I do things for a reason.
7?
7. Nuanen. Your eyes begin to weigh heavy on you, and they close. You all see her body fall to the ground, prone, and then disappear. As Nuanen, you open your eyes in a darkened, dusty ruin on top of what feels like flesh, clothing. You look around, you see the bodies of your friends all asleep around you. And as you look around the room, it resembles that same waterlogged entry point that you had teleported into. Like a desolate, dirty, dust-filled ruin. So that is the end of your turn.
What do we see?
So am I not?
You see her disappear from that one.
Yeah, she's not in the room anymore at all.
She sleeps, and it looks like she's almost like is
Like my eyes shut
through
and
the
I fall on
floor.
the ground and disappear when I hit the ground.
But did you roll with advantage against the sleep effect?
I'll say this is a little interesting.
Yeah, I did.
I was like, it's
twice,
really
because the first
not.
one was 3. It was worse.
So, that happens. Lovely, lovely! Alythia, you are up. Something special is on deck.
That's good. I like it.
Would I be able to tell from my terrifying bite from this creature whether or not it was a shape changer?
Roll a nature check.
I don't know if anybody saw that. Everyone's
You know that
busy.
woods. I know.
Just this is bad. She gone.
Well, I think I look back down in my haze of like trying not to be bludgeoned.
Oh no, she got disintegrated!
Oh. I suppose that might be what it looks like. I don't know.
We don't know what the plebes do.
11.
I imagine
11.
So crazy.
This is a
Like
scary,
backwards.
scary wolf creature. You've heard of these before. They could be a werewolf. You don't know. It could also not be a werewolf. Werewolves are shape changers, though. So that's in your mind.
Yeah.
Eli!
It's. Oh my god. Does it. It's not wearing any armor, is it?
No, natural.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Oh,
Of course it is.
Oh,
natural.
Oh, natural.
One of those is in an eye.
Notice the fur is nicely groomed,
No, it's
freshly
not.
coated in blood.
It's slick with shit and oil.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's a feces.
Roll it in the mud. Things happen. What you doing, Alythia?
I went to the
Third level cloud of daggers after I move 5,
I don't know
10
what you're
Where
saying.
you putting it?
on that thing.
Lovely gals, roll damage.
I think I did. That puts it at 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. 4s. No. 2,
We
4,
call
6,
fours.
Ooh, it's above
8.
average.
Whoop. Plus 7 is 15.
Woo! Oh,
I can do math.
Yeah, you can.
Get it.
Your cloud of spectral daggers cut into its flesh and it screams out in pain. Before that happens, I suppose. I'm running out of descriptions, guys.
Yeah. And
You do great.
Thanks.
as a bonus action,
Yeah.
I would like to be like, oh, you're really helpful. Please kill that thing, and I'm gonna give bardic inspiration to our.
Yay!
His eyes like slivers
monster.
shifting
A redneck
away with a
cat
knowing
people.
smile.
And then wait. I did 10.
Oh, the him. Never mind.
Yeah.
20.
He's inspired.
25.
That's our sappy wizard.
Our
Thirty.
sappy wizard.
Okay.
Sassy wizard.
Sappy wizard.
You're not the sassy
Okay,
one.
that's my turn.
You're that sappy wizard.
I'm still wondering when I was waiting for it.
Okay.
It was you, right?
Lovely.
You told me
Love
it
to
was you.
see it.
was
Love
me.
to hear it after your turn.
My
Alythia.
turn.
The beholder is going to look up to you, Valenccya, and say,
Hello.
Your faith makes you weak.
Fighter.
And then it's going to say,
I will show you what the might of a god truly means.
as it is going to shift its eye directly to you,
Okay.
up to the ceiling, having you drop onto it.
Yep.
It is going to make a bite attack as you're within melee range.
Don't love that.
It's gonna start eating you from the legs up.
I was meant to be a snack. I was just too sweet for this world.
This is bad. Alright, why is everything bad? That's a 10 to hit.
That's not gonna do it.
Sounds good.
I think I just parkour on its mouth. Like, ah!
As you do so,
Spread
you're not-
eagle.
Yeah, sort of like trying to keep it from its crunching jaws. You're not able to see as 3 of the eye stalks begin to turn towards you.
Super duper. Super duper.
The first one, I'm gonna need for you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
You only get like a plus 18 to that.
Remember, anything magical does not help you right now. Just keep that in mind.
19 to save.
That's it. Second one is going to be a different ray. Ooh, this one's cool. Strength saving throw, please.
Come on, we are strong. We are confident.
As that
We are
invisible
one.
ray begins to latch onto your body.
Ooh, 15.
15 does not save. And as you feel yourself on this creature sort of holding your own, you are pulled off your back 30 feet in the air and flung towards the floor.
That's really exciting for me.
It is going to essentially toss you.
Does it go up 30 feet and then drop it?
Yeah, I'm going to have it toss you 30 feet in the
I
air.
don't like that. I don't like that.
Excuse
Can't do that.
Can you imagine what's
Take
happening?
it.
Didn't ask
You
you.
get inspiration. Thank you so much. And it's going to toss you
Teacher's
in the air
pet.
Even though it's bad.
towards its mouth as the third eye ray is going to try and.
You'll be fine. That happened to me once. It's okay. You'll be fine.
It's gonna shoot you as you're falling. That's
Well,
mean.
that did not happen to me, but
But then again, if I fall out of its eye ray, my broom comes back.
Okay, this one is going to be a
Not your turn.
dexterity saving throw. As
Stop
that
doing this
yellowish
to me.
beam
I don't like the next
goes in
one.
your direction,
12, baby.
locking your bones in place, making your speed become 0 as you start
Super. This
plummeting
is gonna suck for
to
me.
the ground.
If only I had that
that
ring of
is
feather fall.
30 feet above it, which it is 50 feet in the air. That is a total of 80 feet all the way to the ground
Let's do
as
it.
you begin plummeting in free fall.
Let's do it.
Woo! Okay. You fail your dex save as you are paralyzed.
Somebody get it. I think you just hear. Ugh! Right there.
You're just Neville Longbottoming it all.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I roll
You're
for which
spitting
part of
like
me
one of those
impacts the
freaking
floor?
tree things with the broom to come down.
Ooh. Actually, honestly, it'd be really sick if you go
That is 27 points of bludgeoning damage as your body hits the ground prone onto
Only
the rubble.
27?
Yeah, I rolled really bad.
Oh,
That's okay.
baby, that's a bruise. I bruised.
I bruised.
Tis a
Lack
scratch.
of
Tis a
peach.
scratch.
I'm gonna say with its
This
movement,
is why
We're
I
not
hide.
species.
with its movement, it is going to look down again at the ground.
Can-
It's
one
gonna
second.
focus.
Can I, where's my body?
Over
Oh
here.
yeah, it's just on the
Where would
ground.
Stop.
Where
Help
would
it.
you like
It's
my
just
body?
underneath. I'll say that you're on top of the tower.
It's
Let me just
exciting. Sorry.
excuse me, guys. Just
Let
sit
him
my
focus
gentle
on
dead
the
body.
leadership.
I'm just
Yeah, my
push you
gentle
down.
body.
Just right there. Thank
Okay.
you so
Oh,
much.
delicious. I don't know. It keeps rolling phantom dice. So if anyone's watching on TV.
And then it's going to look down at you from above, essentially centering its anti-magic color on you.
Cool. Alright.
Thank you so much. That is its turn.
Oh,
Believe it or
That's
not,
good.
a lot of
Lovely.
people do.
Lovely game.
This is
Grudj,
what I
after
expected,
it's
but-
10, Daxlaxl Faeriden is up, and something special's after that.
I will slip and slide 5 feet behind me, steady myself on the wall, face it, and I will look at it. And 1 second here. I have this pulled up. All right, I will look at it and I was like, "Stop hurting my friends!" And blue light charges from the tattoo on this side, red from the tattoo on this side. I put my hands together, and a purple beam shoots out straight at the thing as I cast a 3rd level guiding bolt.
Woo!
Fuck, yes.
So wait,
Roll your attack.
yes. 15 was for paralyzation, 12 was for I fell to the ground, or
Am I?
Yes, exactly.
No, I
okay,
can't do
just
that.
the
Anyway.
okay. So it's just paralyzed.
That's a
Well,
20.
the 12 was okay. Sorry, the paralyzation you failed. The 12, you didn't have to roll anything for falling to the ground because you would automatically fail.
Yep.
So the 12 was for a different effect, which happened for you.
It's the thing that lifted you.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought I had
22 to hit.
22 definitely hits. Roll that damage.
That's so many.
Okay.
Oh no, it's good. It's good. It's good.
10,
Some of it's good.
11 is 11 is 22.
22. What's it do?
Damn.
Please.
Describe this to me. So as you loose its sort of energy, its swirling blue and red becomes this brilliant white as it impacts the creature right into the side, boring a hole into its flesh and exploding.
And little crackles of like blue and red electricity still form around it as the next person to attack it gets advantage.
Perfect. As it reels in
That's
place.
super cool.
Screaming out. Is that your turn? Bonus action movement?
I used my movement and no bonus action. I will.
Sounds good.
Out of curiosity, you said blue on this side. Which tattoo's on this side?
The
Waterfall.
And then which tattoo's on this side?
The
Yes.
bad axe.
I was gonna ask if
The
the
bad
red was
axe.
for me and the blue was
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Listen, after this,
That is
Ryan-
so
After
much
your turn,
cool.
you hear a flapping from behind you, bursting through the door just behind you, Grudj.
It's so bad.
No.
That's not
No.
what that is.
No.
That's not what that is.
No.
Its red leathery wings
No!
bound through the door,
No!
flapping along
It's
the ground,
not.
slapping the ground as it goes. You see a
That's
dragon
cool.
in its adolescent stage,
Oh, good, it's a
still
baby.
young, but
Good.
this glowing red crystal embedded into its flesh as it pulls back its neck and is raring for its action. The first of which I believe is going to be a flame breath or fire breath. Yes, it can. 15-foot cone directly in front of it. Who is that?
Me.
Looks like you. I need you to make a
you get out of
dexterity
there?
saving throw.
Alright.
Do you have reactions?
You do not. You're still in slow.
It's only me.
Little baby
You
fire.
said a dexterity saving throw. Do I have disadvantage with slow?
I don't know if it is. It might be.
Being a good boy.
Did you just say I'm being a good boy?
Yeah.
You were being a very good boy. I'm stressed about this big red boy, so like the good boy
This is
you
a
are.
dragon, not a worm. Baby dragon.
I think
17.
it's a young one. Yeah.
17 definitely saves.
It's
You
actually
take half damage.
classified as a little bit too big, I think. Yeah, we have a little bit of trauma with the dragon.
You could say damage.
Yeah.
Red dragons, blue dragons.
He's been damaged by dragons.
I had a crush on a dragon.
D&D damage by broke my heart.
Yeah.
25 points of damage.
Ouch.
Halved to 12.
Okay.
Fire damage.
We're all staring at your hit points.
I'm good. I'm not even at half yet.
Yeah, but you're
It's like a
half.
toasty
That
marshmallow.
is its turn as it
Okay.
lifts its eyes up to the creature, which is now sort of drenched in its own blood, wreathed in this energy and this stone creature. You see its eye flicker to the entrances.
I need
The
to make a
one
con check.
at the front of the room and the one at the back, before it says to its creatures,
Back up! I fear these intruders may affect my body. We must go.
and that is its turn. After its turn, it is going to use its last legendary action for this round to send a beam your way. Perfect. It's gonna be
I don't think you're still.
This one is that soft,
I like
purplish light that drifts towards you.
Cool. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Sure. 11.
As you are charmed,
Oh.
hear in your mind, follow us and let your dreams be reality.
Okay, so am I charmed to affect other creatures other than my enemy? Like, am I charmed to affect my friends, or?
You are charmed with a creature and you are willing to do whatever it says.
Okay, cool.
So it's like a nasty charm. It's like a dominate charm.
That is the end of its legendary action.
Dominate
After you,
charm.
it is Grudge's turn.
Okay.
I'm charmed.
I get another 2 saves, right?
You do it at the end of your turn. You can still use your action or bonus action
Well,
to
it
do whatever
hasn't
you like.
asked me to do anything.
If you want to say anything you want, feel free to. It's up to you. Do whatever you need to do. Well, do whatever is within the bounds
So
of
I
how you're
can't-
controlled right now.
So does it have to command me, or am I charmed not to attack it?
You know what? For flavor's sake, I'm going to say Grudge under the charmed condition by this creature. What would he do?
Your
You
friends
believe
are your
this is your
foes, and
god
your foes are your friends.
Okay.
If that helps. And by proxy, the 2 enemies in the room are your friends.
Mm-hmm. But I don't necessarily see the other creatures as enemies from what you said. So, please bring her back. And then I get to make my saves. Yes?
Yeah, at the end of your turn.
Yep.
Yeah, that was it.
So wisdom and dex, right?
Yes.
The charm happened after your turn.
Charm happened before my turn.
I thought that was a legendary action after your turn.
It was a legendary action.
Oh no, okay, so the charm does operate differently. I'm so sorry, I should have explained this before. The charm you do not save at the end of your turn. However, the slow you do.
Okay.
So that is just the wisdom. Or dexterity? Constitution? No?
I thought it was dex.
Dexterity, it's dexterity.
10. Still won't save.
You are still on the slowed spell, or the slowed vitamin. Okay, sounds good. That is your turn. Back up to the top of the round.
My stone golem still gets to act.
Oh yes, he does. He is grappling currently.
He is. He's going to take 2 attacks at the beholder.
Yes, at the risk of falling. Yep. Okay, sounds good.
Well, you can make 1 attack and use the other one to stay on, right? Or if he just makes 1 attack.
I'll say if you use the attack action to attack the creature, there will be a saving throw to retain the grapple.
Okay, might as well make 2. First one's with advantage then.
Yes.
That'll be a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Nah.
No.
Oh.
I wish.
At least I'm not hiding these things.
I know. I just had to
I'm like, I can't
I just
look.
had to close my eyes for like a minute and a half.
I'm like only looking at the board.
Okay. 15 points of damage for the first attack.
Sounds good.
Okay. Second
I
attack.
don't give a shit about me. I'm just like, I can't be there.
21.
Definitely hits.
Okay.
I don't think you guys have missed once.
That is 7 plus 18 points of damage. Or no, 16 points of damage.
16 points damage.
And then you said a saving throw to stay on.
So you're using both of your attacks to smash into it, right?
Yeah.
Is it like a hull
Here's,
smash?
here's
So
what I
here's the
imagine.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think you do. I'm gonna let you. Okay, I'm gonna let you decide something.
Okay.
You can either take the extra attack and just fall, or
Please
you
don't.
can attempt to grapple with a second attack because you do have to hold on to something.
That's true. Okay, yeah, I'll use it to grapple then.
Okay, sounds good. So I'll take the damage off, and then you'll make a contested strike roll.
So he's got elemental on there.
Wow.
and it's trying to
22.
hold on to it.
Woo! That doesn't make my 15!
Is
I
it-
rolled a 15 every time! No, so it does grab onto one of its eye stalks, and it's riding it like a show pony.
Still
looking
looking
down.
Okay.
And I'll say it pulls it down another 10 feet with all that action.
Okay.
Which
So
would
it's
shorten
40.
the.
It would, yeah,
It
for
does.
sure.
Cool.
However, that energy that it sort of used, pulled into its fist to do that first attack, has taken the advantage off of it. Given that. That's its turn, that's your turn, that's the thing's turn, everything's good, back up to the top
It is.
of the round.
Arcane's magic.
Lovely. Okay, back up at the top of the round, you are all going to feel the ground begin to shake underneath of you. Is anyone near any bones? Okay,
It's like, does the railing count?
I would say the railing.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like 10.
Great. Perfect.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna need everybody who's within the walls to make a strength saving throw, please. Hold on as well. He gets a 10, which is not good.
3 is not good either.
Not good. It's not good.
17?
That saves, for sure! You're the only one, as the flames wrap around those adjacent. You and you are on grapple. Lovely. That's the beginning of the turn. Great.
Is the
Still.
difficult terrain still in
You can
play?
take a laugh.
No,
You
it is
need a
not.
laugh.
Okay.
Alright.
As the ground resumes its
Take a laugh. Take a laugh.
I'm gonna do that.
After that, I think it is you. I'm just wondering if I want to do anything. I don't think I can. Just go on ahead.
Okay.
It's your turn.
The room explodes in fog again because the creature fell.
Yeah, everybody on the ground is completely consumed with fog. Except for the 40-foot sphere or circle in the center.
Right.
Centered on
I think it's
Valencya.
basically
Yeah.
that.
Centered on you, Valenccya.
Super cool. Super
Perfect.
cool.
Great. Action, bonus action.
Um.
Well, you took some damage last time, didn't you?
No.
Never mind.
You've chosen not to target me at all, really.
I
Those
do
are
work.
some confident words.
I don't care.
Those are some confident
That is how you get knocked out of the sky,
You
man.
wanna die? That's what I said, and now look where I am.
Okay.
I'm on the
so
floor.
What's
I,
your
really- I haven't been thinking about what I want to do because I'm like trying to react to what's happening. I am gonna cast. I'm gonna let the fog not produce again, and I'm gonna cast Enlarge on the elemental.
No, please.
So it's gonna be like 1,000,000
Can I
pounds.
ask you a quick question? Where are you at?
I'm right here. I'm eye level with it.
He's- Yeah, they're at the same height, and he's pointing straight down.
Sounds good. And you're casting just Noir.
I'm gonna cast it large,
Sounds
so
great.
whatever the weight of the elemental is, times it by
I'll say
8.
that takes enough. Cassie, do you have to touch that? Do you have to touch that creature?
No, I just kind of like I throw a
Yeah, tell me
vial
about
at it.
Tell me about it,
It
please.
shatters on it, and then the rocks start to kind of like bulge and multiply as it grows bigger. And
As the boulder expands, its grip on the eye stalk pulls it down. It lands on the ground. The creature bound to the ground, and the eye stalk snaps on impact. It is reeling and pretty much on death's door at this point.
the earth elemental, just for everybody's sake, it is 20 feet on any of its sides.
It's the size of a house.
Yeah.
It landed on the earth elemental. Okay, great. So it's on near the ground now, which is just wonderful.
On near the
so-
ground, like,
With its eye facing down, so it's got like this. You're out of its eye range.
No, but
Is
I'm
there anything
currently
else
being
to say?
stood on top of a 20.
Anything else? What?
Anything I'd like to do? I am going to
I'm just
move
watching
over a
this
little bit,
wide
kill
eye.
the beholder in the meantime. I'm gonna go over right here. I'll go free fall and drop so that I could make it to Valenccya.
My
That's
eyes
what I
again
said.
are just like,
Okay. That's bad.
please don't hit me, Peter. That'll be a critical. That's
Yeah.
bad.
Right on top.
That's
That's
gonna be a
9.
critical, Peter.
It was 40 feet. I
Oh my god, you shot me with your gun.
Okay, that's
Has anybody else been using
19
temporary
points
hit
of
points?
bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
have
So
four.
As you slap the ground, your wings falling into rubble.
19, you said?
Yes.
19 damage.
I rolled real well.
Okay.
The ground rolled really well.
Yeah.
I can't bring you up right now, but I am just gonna...
You just see my terrified eyes.
I'm gonna give you a little bit of healing as a bonus action.
I don't need it. It's fine.
I don't
It's
need
fine.
it either.
It's fine. Can you do the thing off the muscles you did before?
Nope, here's my action already.
No.
So, it's
Yeah, that's pretty
max.
good.
What do you mean use your action?
Thank you. I don't know what that means. I just like it when you fix me.
Just like
Well, I get an additional
That
plus
sounds
5
so
because
unlike
I have
it.
What's happening?
special healing. So, you heal for 14
Wait, what is that?
healing word as a bonus action.
Wait, didn't you already do a first level spell?
Yeah, you
Is
did.
it large?
That's
Yeah, you did.
okay. That's
Sure
alright.
did.
Yeah,
Peter,
mine.
Can't do that.
Peter, your words feel good, but I don't feel the healing energy.
I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening.
But can you fix my
With
muzzle?
the giant stone golem just
Question though, question.
Yeah.
I free fall to get to her. Does that mean I still have movement left?
Get
Yeah,
away.
you do. You're also prone, by the way,
Drag
because
me,
you failed
baby.
your dexterity saving throw.
I'm.
Drag us.
Do I have enough movement to drag like 5 feet with her?
Well, you had to move like 15 before you fell, right? And if you have to use the other 15 to stand up.
I wouldn't stand. I would just crawl and drag.
Peter.
I just
No.
like this.
I'll
Now
give you,
you
I'll give you 5 feet of bloody movement to go
With-
wherever you
with
need
her?
to go.
No,
Yeah,
just
for sure.
Peter,
Just
save
do
yourself, buddy.
I got you. It can attack me, I
Just
think.
a bloody smear across the ground.
I gets advantage because I'm prone.
it.
He's
Lovely.
so little compared to you. Like I'm just imagining
Fucking
you.
hard. Oh, that's it.
It's the golem.
Yeah,
Okay,
So
great.
the elementals.
that's actually too small.
Yeah. he's
Okay. Is that your turn, Peter?
Yes. Does it attack me when I leave?
Let me just
Okay.
narrate this story. Let me tell you what happens, please.
Yeah,
Okay, that's wonderful. After your turn, it is that Wolfie dude's turn.
Ooh, damage. He takes damage.
Yes, he
He's in the
does.
cloud.
Yes, he does.
Damage is good.
Roll that damage.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
We're
That's
nice.
a lot of damage.
That's a lot of more.
What?
16, 17,
That's some
18,
damage.
19.
I love it.
2021.
Holy shit. Okay, 20.
Wow.
Give this puppy a
That was
hair.
almost 40 damage.
You're not
from
even
that
here to
spell.
see it. You're
Slicing
not here
in
to
its
see it.
back,
Tell me about
droplets
the
of blackish blood spatter all
Tell me
over the
about it.
pillar it's right next to you as it climbs around and bounds its way towards you. It's 60 feet of movement. It's going to clear the distance with Uldan.
I'm so
Hold
proud
on,
of
And
you.
it's also just going to crawl up the side of the stairs.
I'm so proud of
Yeah,
you,
it's
spirit.
just, it's there. I could probably.
I was like, it's by Uldon. I don't think it'll get to me because I moved.
It's
But-
going to quick make some attacks to Uldan. The first one's a natural one. It's not going to hit.
That's so
The second
good.
one,
Kill despair.
whatever. Its bite attack is going to be a natural 14, which does pass as well.
Sorry.
Come on.
I was like, I gave him bardic inspiration. That doesn't help his AC.
And he's got mage armor.
No, but he's got mage armor on.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
That's I'm getting good at this, y'all. What is it? Plus 6. Okay, that's a lot. That's definitely 20 to hit. I think that's still gonna hit
Oh.
for sure.
That was almost
Um,
cool.
Perfect. That's okay.
He's trying to block it with his mage armor.
And
He's
he
like,
just like.
grabs onto his arm.
Oh, he's doing great and lovely. He's gonna take 2 d8 of damage. However, that's just happening.
It's okay, hold on. Nobody cares about you.
5. That's 12.
Thanks for
Plus
helping.
4 is
Wow.
You're kind of
16.
evil. You study hell.
16 points of damage. Quite a sizable bite. As he reels back and goes, ah! That is the creature's turn. And as it turns, ripping its jaws from Uldan, the creature at the center of the room, after its turn, is going to do a legendary action. It is going to sort of like begin to lift itself, using its eye stalks almost as like arms that push into the ground. And as it pulls its eye up to to look at both of the creatures, it's going to go, hide my body, we must flee. And then it's going to blink. And everything, for everyone, is going to go black. For a brief moment, before Nuanen, you see all of your friends begin to stir, their bodies around you, awakening in the darkened ruins of Dragon Spirit Castle. you all find yourselves the same sight. The dusty ruins underneath corpses, essentially, of other travelers, on top of a teleportation sigil in the middle of the portcullis, and a battered and broken oaken door that now that you can see through it descends in vision